Really, I'm anti, ain't got much to say though. So after we fuck, I'ma go bless his Play-Doh. You really in the way, they fuck what you doing. Inside through Trenton, be ballin' like you. And inside through Hamilton, eggs was screaming. Her name was Susie, she what I'm pursuing. Energy in her guts, rearrange. She say that's big energy. Her nigga lane was never cool. So deep down he envy me. Ain't no cap in my rap. In the hood like Tenergy. Pico, count dollar bills, my energy. In her guts, rearrange. She say that's big energy. Her nigga lane was never cool. So deep down he envy me. Ain't no cap in my rap. In the hood like Tenergy. Pico, count dollar bills, my energy.
Energy, I keep my eyes on my enemies. I'm in the guts like Doc, I'm in the bus, it's awkward. She told me don't refuse her energy, she wrapped around me like centipedes. She really gone off the ecstasy, now shawty cannot stop sexing me. I got a bitch back home, I told that little thirsty bitch, can you stop testing me? Deep in her stomach, rearranging her organs. I like the beat cause I thought I heard her organ. RKO, ran KD over, I'm Orton. I like my bitch with no makeup, I'm boring. She tryna trap me before I start touring. I just might fuck like I'm touring.
Energy.
Yeah.
Get to the bag, right? Get to the bag, yeah. Hey, I've been peeping shit, I can't even act the same. I can't be played with, I got too much left for the game. I'd rather have the money, nigga, you can keep the fame. I've been so damn high, I'm elevating like a plane. If you down bad, don't think it will last. If you ever step me in the bag, your ass left in the past. Smoking on the indica, that shit some gas. Everything you drop, boy, man, that shit so trash. I can't fuck with you if ain't nothing real about you. I'm so authentic, I can't be next to a counterfeit. Been on my shit, I can't be focused on the next man. Take this shit to the max, ain't no relaxing. I sleep when I did, till then I'ma watch it stack. Count and make it back, yeah, nigga, I been on that. My life is too important, I seen a lot of niggas die. Yeah, niggas die before 25. I can't fuck with you if you lie. Baby, leave, nigga, I'm that fucking guy. I ain't worried about no nigga, cause I stay high. Yeah, I been up on my bag, and ain't know why. I been peeping shit, I can't even act the same. I can't be played with, I got too much left for the game. I'd rather have the money, nigga, you can keep the fame. I been so that high, elevating like a plane. If you down bad, don't think it will last. If you ever step me in back, your ass left in the past. Smoking on that indica, that shit some gas. Everything you drop, boy, that shit so trash. Hey, I'm so locked in with myself, can't shit hurt me but being broke. I can't be around no clown shit, I'm not gonna be taking a joke. When she see you stand on business, yeah, that pussy gon' say so. I had to cut a lot of niggas off, cause they ain't on what I'm on. High as 5, we all in the trap, only one nigga got motion. This why I just book by myself, cause I these niggas fuck with 12. I can't let you get that close, I don't know if you gon' tell. I can't do bad by my lonesome, cause I ain't gon' switch on myself. Yeah, I can't save a hoe, I learned that in the past. Always number one, ain't no coming in last. Every day I wake up, I think about the cash. I've been peeping shit, I can't even act the same. I can't be played with, I got too much left for the game. I'd rather have the money, nigga, you can keep the fame. I've been so damn high, I'm elevating like a plane. If you down bad, don't think it will last. If you ever step me in the bag, your ass left in the past. Smoking on the indica, that shit some gas. Everything you drop, boy, man, that shit so trash.
Four, 3, 2, 1, go. Coldest of the coldest, make it hotter, even hotter flow. Shark boy, lava girl, either way you wanna go. The girl was a scout, I remember her like those bubble gum in the dish, the way she used to touch her toes. Then I made her bring it back, I put her in rewind. Dog, it's a cold world, I can be a feline. Told her to give me some space, I just need some me time. Having second thoughts, and she may never ever see why. Hey, cause I can love you, but not trust you, because it's like you're all the same. Hey, so don't you come get too comfortable, because another could take your place. Hey, cause I can love you, but not trust you, because it's like you're all all the same, ayy. So don't you come get too comfortable because another could take your place, ayy. Cause I can love you, not trust you because it's like you're all the same, ayy. So don't you come get too comfortable because another could take your place, ayy. Cause I can love you, not trust you because it's like you're all the same, ayy. So don't you come get too comfortable because another could take your place, ayy. Cause I can love you and not trust you because it's like you're all the same, ayy. So don't you come get too comfortable because another could take your place, ayy. Cause I can love you and not trust you because it's like you're all the same, ayy. So don't you come get too comfortable because another could take your place.
Did me red? Did you ever feel away through the summer? I thought we were secret lovers. Me to be the monster. Can't believe the lies you told. The truth will always unfold. If you got down on your knees and prayed, not even God could save you. Got me freezing in the cold. I'm stuck, spinning in the snow. I'm just staring at your phone, and you got me so paranoid. I can't get you out of my head, and I need to put this to rest. I don't need to break your heart. We don't need to take this far. Fight, we break up, don't that. Kiss, we make up, run it back. Sick addiction, got us out of control. Where do we go wrong? How you gonna keep on painting me the monster? Gaslit to the limit like a monster. Now my family labels me the monster. Only God knows who really is the monster. How you gonna keep on painting me the monster? Gaslit to the limit like a monster. Now my family labels me the monster. Only God knows who really is the monster.
You be in the background whispering every way, cultivating lies cause you lonely every day. Desperate for attention, can't believe this was your face. I don't even know where to even go, okay? Thought you were the one, but betrayed me with no hope. It's okay though, had to drop you the snake. Crazy Mac and Canaan got me snapping on the fakes. Had to make a way vision while I pray.
Got me freezing in the cold, I'm stuck, spinning in the snow. I'm just staring at your phone, and you got me so paranoid. I can't get you out of my head, and I need to put this to rest. How you gonna keep on painting me the monster? Gaslit to the limit like a monster. Now my family labels me the monster. Only God knows who really is the monster. How you gonna keep on painting me the monster? Gaslit to the limit like a monster. Now my family labels me the monster. Only God knows who really is the monster.
Your brother brought your ass up, did I give a fuck? Saw him up in the club tryna butter up. I just smiled, walked away, my life is a must. Had to skate on these niggas cause they think it's sweet. For a K-A-S-E, leave them where they be. Done be eating nice for free, get a little street. I roll up, shut it down, burning bridge on clowns. Let the truth come out, remix better now. Saw you niggas a mile away. You come around, sit around, try to relate. Your time is up, buttercup, have no time to play. I fuck around, smoke you out with words I've relayed. This is my day, enemies I slay. Using the 48 loves what I say. Then with the talking, now I'm just walking. Drop this EP on your ass, leave you shocking.
How you gonna keep on making me the monster? Crashing through the ceiling like a monster. Always the same people play the monster, but only God knows who really is the monster.
Story on the beat, story on the beat, story on the beat, story on the beat, story on the beat.
pace. Vibing, do not have time to waste. Island, coasting in my space. I've been in a maze. Your love is what I crave. There's no sipping, but I'm thinking we look good, okay? Have you got my ways? This how kids are made. Running out of words to figure out how to say. You the type to make me go forget the game. You are taller, but when you lay down, night, got you flipping like some mobiles. I like it was middle of the summer, July. Now you go in California. Let's fly. Got your imprint in mind. Play it back and rewind. Let's link up, no waste time. She loves me, she can, she sees me, the plan. She knows I'm the man, it's our thing, we blend. She loves me, she can.
I'm the shit, can't put the toilet lid down. Stay so tall, they be like, nigga, can you sit down? Yeah, I'm out here and I'm looking for the freaks. The only week I know I got 7 days. Getting paid, my motherfucking disease. I'm copping fly shit, niggas copping please. They want me humble when there's somewhere where I can't go. Shout out to Texas, I still love you, baby. Humble Texas, shady. I'm not like that. Cooperating with the bag, I might like that. Come from a different cloth, I'm not from the 12 pack. Niggas mad, I'm in the zone without jet lag. I think I'm K'd out when he brought Uncle Sam out. No TikTok, I'm at the dealer with the bands out. I'm not just money, think you know me, you don't know me. Having 3 phones, only top I've been a 40, nigga. Ever in life, keep it real with yourself, you'll sleep better at night. Forever popping my shit. I'm the shit, can't put the toilet lid down. Stay so tall, they be like, nigga, can you sit down?
Now sit your ass down.
Shorty, I know you feel away when I'm right beside you as I stare into your eyes and soul. Make you fall in love with the sound of my voice energy. So divine, sweet melodies make you feel so soft. Everything so pure. Check this out. Leaves like strawberry cream. I'm like 1, 2, talk to you. Eyes electrifying, might cuff you. Leaves tantalizing, feel so smooth. Body of a goddess, mind so flawless. Waist curvaceous, why you gotta be vicious? Nice to meet you, I see you got a features. Bless you with a feature, never let them defeat you. Big devotion, settle down in your portion. Shorty, I know you feel away when I'm right beside you as I stare into your eyes and soul. Make you fall in love with the sound of my voice energy. So divine, sweet melodies make you feel so soft. Everything so pure, leaves like strawberry cream.
He keep calling my phone after 12, yeah. He want me to roll out of my bed, no. Tell me, baby, are you serious? I hate that you make me question. He's so desperate for all this, nah. So distracted, all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Fuck around and block all your hoes right now. Right now. The way that you turn me on, you blow hard and cold, and it's got me chasing. He can't back up a word, he says it's just awesome talk. Still your love I'm wanting, baby. You know I'm in love with your smooth talking, baby. We both know you're smooth talker.
Shorty, I know you feel away when I'm right beside you as I stare into your eyes and soul. Make you fall in love with the sound of my voice energy. So divine, sweet melodies make you feel so soft. Everything's so pure. Leaves like strawberry cream. Push it to your limits, I'ma break it to you, say my name.
I want you to say my name, singing like Beyonce.
Touching me so many ways, you gon' wanna have a taste.
Touch me all over the place, know you wanna
You
see.
never seen love so beautiful. I promise this gon' be something brand new. All you gotta do is let me inside your lonely heart tonight. Believe these ain't gon' be a one night stand. I just wanna see you smile as we intertwine deep inside. Yeah, yeah. Shorty, I know you feel away when I'm right beside you as I stare into your eyes and soul. Make you fall in love with the sound of my voice, energy so divine. Sweet melodies make you feel so soft. Everything's so pure.
Shit getting cold, but I get colder. Yeah, shit is getting cold. I might have evidently froze. I'm breaking out the ice so effortlessly, you cannot even feel your toes. Snowball effect is how it goes. I be that nigga that she chose. We causing avalanches here, nigga. Fuck up the way you see me roll. I be chilling at the top, nigga. Reason why you seeing 3 goats. Me and Kuro, you could do the math. It ain't impossible to see both. I could give the Bible free quotes. She been praying till her knees broke. I'ma bless her with a chill straight down the spine every single deep stroke. Mac Fraser when I'm hitting 720s down a motherfucking ski slope. You cannot defy physics being sacrilegious, brody. I can teach both. I don't do the same trick. Silly rabbit probably thought I hit a cheat code. Past niggas on a steep road. My power up is never free, bro. Ice pick flow, how does he stick to it? Every landed nigga, how is he sticking it? He ain't preaching when he do it. Leviticus, he don't know if God probably forgiven this, but he know what the mission is, so I don't really gotta tell him. See the throne got ice on it, they ain't have a key, so I bill him. Fuck 5 minutes on the clock, Brody, we gon' take it to the top. 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes, ball until I drop. 3 more, don't let him get a stop. We in motion, I could never flop. It's higher altitudes when you climb and you wanna ski lift to the top. Fuck 5 minutes on the clock, Brody, we gon' take it to the top. 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes, ball until I drop. 3 more, don't let him get a stop. We in motion, I could never flop. It's higher altitudes when you climb and you wanna ski lift to the top. I ain't at my peak, a tricky nigga, you ain't at my reach. It's really show and tell when it comes to the board. The subject finesse I teach, bless I be. The iron ain't only for clothes, Brody. I finesse my crease, but I never fold under fucking pressure. Really is a pleasure whenever I speak. Captivated, command your attention like a nigga mad.
When the hate don't work, here they come in lies. New York all black goons lurking like that old plaza. Rich ass city, but the fathers gotta get mine. New York, man, I need a meal when I get time. Used to ride fine, so I know the up and coming. Nigga try to check me, what don't cross my mind is running. Though I shine bright, bro, you not gonna do no sunning. Get it back right then like Shikari, gotta run it while they show their hand. But you want me to draw forward. Smelling like a million sent hit from the car door. I was pissed poor, not having shit upset stomach. Make something out of nothing like a seed to an iron. Let it dry out, then bag it up as funyuns. Or cook it with your food, either way I'm getting money. Like an audible, know that these just ain't words. I knew I become that nigga, proper use of a verb now. You can hate, you can love it, no, I'ma be me. Cause it's all I got. I'm inspired to get this money. You can hate it, you can love it, no, I'ma be me. Cause it's all I got. I'm inspired to get this money when I'm in NYC.
NYC, that's where I be, yeah. They up when I split, when I chill with me, kill it. All this bad bitch, them want to trick for me.
I listen till I done, baby, don't play with me. Make the money rain, but I'm not like Diddy. Make she fall in love, and she want for right for me. I mean, I read about money, yeah, read when they say don't ever disrespect.
Smart and new stupid, being the demon new cupid, crabs in the barrel new ruthless, educate new Rubik's, tough love new hate, additional love new fate, lithium new lake, Chirac new Kuwait, Jacqueline be the new Jake, man in the dress new cake, black badge new rape, fine land be the new safe, pills new escape, record bills be the new rate, pay your bill be the new date. Keeping it real the new way, religion your new slate, all that weave and beat in your face, new cake, hair transplant toupee, meditation be the new space, push button the new stick, bad the new fit, Tesla new lift, vape the new split, present the new gift, rain on the new chip, dyke bitch got the new dick, mini skirts that new drip, white chicks new lips, likely the truth you spits, might be the truth few lips. Netflix and chill be the new cheap. Underage girls be the new freak. Globalists across the world be the new geek. Inherited by the earth is the new meek. Dark web is the new deep. Medication be the new sleep. Ignorance is bliss be the new sheep. 30-year-olds be the new creep. God is the new money, natural the new bummy, sad is the new funny, black girl the new bunny, black man with money, the new dummy. Move out the hood, white man took from me, white girl's chunky. New donkey, crash dummy, new flunky, Viagra, new honey. Gentrify be the new coming. I ain't talking styles of braids and new blocks. He in 8th grade, spraying new blocks. 60K first week, a new flop. Redneck who hate niggas be the new cop. If they say you cold and you the new hot. Selling your soul to what you the new shop. Looking like me and you the new op. Everybody singing new op. Gang bang is new pimps. Alpha's new scent. Pussy new grant. Pops a new tent. My little bitch, you the new gimp. Little dick energy. New wimp, put my dick in the mouth, you meant. Bitch, what the fuck you meant? How you look from within if you hint? Crypto, new pay, bouquet, too late, violation, blue face, battery, the new case, battery, I'm broke, back your new face, self-hate, gotta get a new face, year go by like a new day. High fructose be the new sweet, tricking if you got it, be the new treat. Broad street shooting, broad day, the new beat. Impossible, be the new meat. Money's a new guy, slavery be the new job, LGBT be the new mob, woke bitch no Medusa, all the shooters on computers. Fentanyl, new damage. President, new antics, lot of questions, no answers. Just want a new fandom when your history's no longer canon. I got a verse for you, think my verse fresh to death. I got a hearse for you, fuck for the night. I got a shirt for you, within the dates too I hit, I got some church for you. You ran the door for dick, I got some verse for you. You ain't no attention, ho, I got that work for you. Smoking Captain Planet, I got that earth for you. You wanna get mad at me to leave, I ain't acting hurt for you. Shirt, Mr. Spit, just got head from a big girl. Went through the back, can't see her like Big Cheryl. Get the stepping in my dick ain't wetter than that S-curl. Foam out the mouth, I like the air when ginger girl. You walk your dog, I walk your bitch. Within the dates, then she walks the dates. Get a doggy bag, sloppy sex, do a doggy style. For the record, pussy sloppy them burgers and fried chicken. Take a long time to bust, double deck. Cheesing when I got more holes than fucking check. In the drought, she looking better in that left. Put some mucus on her dick like you under weather. Married have a little lamb or a little shepherd. Little gut, hide the camel to under the leopard. Said I taste good, I sci-fi pepper catch. Bitch going wild, think she the shit. Acting like I'm pressing, I ain't gonna lie. When she sit, she declined on mine. I spin the block, you can't fit. Bend you like a pretzel, like they ain't you twist. I like nasty chicks with it, got the talk of the list. I ain't pressed like these niggas that be sending you gifts.
Come on, man. Talk to me.
All right, now, young boy. All right. We see you there.
All right. Hey, man, what? Got a couple goddamn jackets on.
DJ Fury.
Up and down the block, I'm a stack of nine. Drop it so high, like it fresh about the pot. Getting guap from a little to a lot. I want a mansion in the yacht, so let's open up the shop. Up and down the block, I'm a stack of nine. Drop it so high, like it fresh about the pot. Getting guap from a little to a lot. I want a mansion in the yacht, so let's open up the shop. Let them shop till they drop. Getting it all day, cut the paper, don't stop. Might just cop a drop top. Might just hit a op block. Dropping real flavor to get good, make the op shop. Hit like a cop stop. Make these bitches jock. Yeah, she get the trip and cut her off just like a crop top. All I want is top notch. On the block like hopscotch. Trap ain't got too hot. Slow it down just like the walk. If the door hit knock. Fuck around, get shot. Shake just like a hot pot. In her head like Glock cop. Shit too real, I can't flop. Can't too sweet, I can't stop. It can be the middle of July, you niggas ain't hot. Up and down the block, I'm a stack of nine. Dropping so high, like it fresh about the pot. Getting guap from a little to a lot. I wanna.
Cheese. Right, I've come to conclusion that I've got limitless potential. It's evidential, everything I do is so monumental. The growth's exponential, my words influential. It all stems from the mental. My soul, my body, my mind aligned, so welcome inside of my temple. My life's so eventful, you can't even keep up with my tempo. No accidentals, I'm doing exactly what I'm mental. Had to start with the basics and master all the fundamentals. Now I'm fully assembled. I tell the world, bring it, there's nothing I can handle. Nothing, she don't quickly fuck, but me she says fuck it. No regrets, cause I'm the best. And I know for a fact that you gon' love it. More than love it, times 100. You see me looking at greatness, can't take your eyes off me, show you who the one is. And I make it look easy, come from me and there's no more peace treaties. Hands get greasy, I'm calling the shots, not talking about BBs. I don't care who believes me, I know myself and that's the thing that has freed me. My girl is a sweetie, it's always love cause our bond runs deeply. And nothing's greater than how deep this bond runs. She's so sweet up from the feet up, there's not a single piece I wouldn't put my tongue on. My bar is so cold, my game is so cold. You gon' need a sweater and some long johns. Things get better in the long run. I still treasure every moment of the
I'm on one, fine as hell, she can run on digit. Spin a block, by that pussy, baddest in the city. She got got them bitches shitty. 100 man under the front seat, huh? Taking a dig in the back seat, huh? Now throw it. 100 man under the front seat, huh? Taking a dig in the back seat, huh? Now throw it. But check out a Berkey, huh? She tryna flip, she don't like wasting her time, make her worth it, huh? Girl on the best, got the bitches on the stress. Foot in the gas, so they foot on their neck. She down on bet, let her spread on my check. All of my bet, tryna run up a check. Diamond the roller, the AP petty. I swear to my diamond the wettest. Ice in my mouth like a goddamn Eddie. My little bitch, she the better, she throwing that shit like a pro. She switch out her wiggle like Hannah Montana. My little bitch, she on go. She blowing that shit like she Tony Montana. You got it. I got it. Let's take us a trip for no reason. She bougie, I love it. Splurge on her back for no reason. She moving that ass like a nut. She slim, she thick, turn nothing to something. She slim, she thick, turn nothing to something. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it.
see her taking a dick in the bag, see her now throw it, 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 throw it. 100 band under the front, see her taking a dick in the bag, see her now throw it.
Throw that shit back, little mama, yo man.
Yeah. It gone too long. I'ma just come back. I don't know. Full of style. Bad clock.
Wait, my lady.
It gone too long. I'ma just come back. You don't know, see the style of full of style. No. Big up Speed Town, Westmoreland, Kingston, Moby. Is it? Buckingham, your hometown. Yeah, Buckingham, your hometown. You know, see, they be my custom, be a bad girl, them love when me come round. How me kill them done so real bad man, them my favorite kill them clown. How you know me gun load, pussy, me go for your shot dog, me no do the thump out. Face fight, you know. Yeah, you know, sir. Money in my pocket well stuck. Mommy not for work, cause you know me full of cash. Yeah, me are the boss, yeah, me I call the shot. All the style, you know, I'm a thing can't flop. Never. My fans, them know I straight to the top. New gen just fly and him just come back. They know. Hear me just come back. Just fly back. And my dogs in my trap, my kicks them I drive. Yeah, be a fat pride. If it did, lick it back. Pick it up, stock. Have a skull up on the line. Ma send it to the chime. Mixing it with lime. Look for me chain them. Them a shine like ice. Have a girl a come in line. Bangkok is share right, yeah. Walking on me hometown. You know, see, they be my custom. Be a bad girl, them love when me come round. How me kill them done so real bad man, them my favorite killer.
Nigga born with a force, I ain't even got a force. OG pass the torch, time to use my voice. Stay true, stay the course. Yeah, I know you feel the pain. Gave it all used to gain. Get it all in my lane, ayy, Ay, just gotta stay true, just do what you do. Ay, these niggas kill my mood, but I came back and never lose. Ay, up and down to run the views. Ay, one day, yeah, I had to choose. Gonna be me or gonna be you. Ay, ay, y'all niggas see flowing. Y'all niggas know I'm going. Y'all niggas know I'm glowing. Dive in, no parachute. Y'all niggas know I'm pouring. This life I had to choose. The game way too important. Can't do it on cruise. Ay, do that you gonna lose. Ay, just glide through it like a smooth. Ay, baby girl gonna choose. Ay,
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch-ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch-ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness,
authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never, ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. Another Media Mondays. Another beautiful Media Mondays. What's going on, people? What's popping? You on mute, Miles. Hold on. You gotta unmute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah.
Shout out to K Zaggin, yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's Media Mondays, people, man. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, man? What's good with you?
Just making it happen, man. It's you gotta pace yourself with everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta pace. Right. I'm starting to, guys. You gotta embrace the stages of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pace yourself, man. I'm telling you, because I did a full resistance training workout, and I went swimming. And then I realized that everything makes better everything feels better when I just take my time. Like I'm just walking, walking to the car after leaving the gym, and you got to take your time, man. You can't be rushing through life. You got to take your time. So that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you, Locario?
Chilling, man. Just out here in these streets, loving the game. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to spit the game for these people out here. You know what I mean? And listen, guys, make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements. Get the soap, people. Get the goddamn soap. Go to Cunningham Elements.
Yes,
and Unique 79 said, Miles, I received the fragrances. They are volcanic, man.
There you go.
That's what we're talking about. So make sure you go there.
Yeah, go to Cunningham Elements, guys, and get your fragrance, your pre-order your shea butter, and what else? What else we got over there? Oh yeah, we got Cunningham soaps. We got Masculine Identity soap. So yeah, whatever you need, man, come get it, man. Whatever you need, come get it. And I'm cooking up something for Christmas, man. So y'all stay tuned. Oh yeah, and well, I gotta send out some more, but I sent it out to some of the early orders. Shout out to my lady. Don't forget to do the survey. I sent you guys an email. I'm gonna send it out again.
Right.
If you guys forget, but I really need the feedback information, guys. I really need the feedback information. Even if you hate the shit, I doubt you will, because my shit is fire. But,
yeah, I just got mine in the mail. That shit is fire, people.
Yes, sir.
Fire shit. You feel what I'm saying? Fire shit.
Shout out to the missus. You know.
Let me bring it up right here, because I had to carry it with me and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I got the official. Y'all know about this shit. Yeah, I got the official shit right here. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, let me blow this shit up real quick. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys, jump on all that in. Hold on. Bam. I'm telling you guys, this shit is fire. So you guys need to get that shit cracking. Go to CunninghamElements.com to get yours today, so you don't be messing up out here in these streets, or you be smelling good and shit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Do that. Also, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership.com for the summer sale.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Listen, guys, I know y'all love to wait to the last minute. Well, this is the last minute. Like this is the last minute. It's still going on. I think we're gonna be doing it for about another couple weeks. But what I mean by the last minute is that you need to join today, because we are having the Monday night masterclass tonight featuring Mr. Justin. Make sure you guys join.
Yes, sir. Yeah, because y'all don't want to miss that masterclass tonight. I'm telling y'all.
This one. Y'all do not want to miss this one. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this one. We're gonna have Mr. Justin. He is from the Dominance Academy. He's gonna be spitting that fire, bro. Yo, Mr. Justin be helping me out. You understand? Like me, I've signed up with Mr. Justin.
Right.
Man. So shout out to Mr. Justin. He gonna be there tonight, guys. So make sure y'all come through and be a part of that experience.
Exactly.
Tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Stop playing. Don't play yourself.
Exactly.
Hey, I had somebody emailed me last night at like 12:05. Like, yo, Miles, did I miss the Monday night Zoom call?
Oh
And
my God.
so it seemed like he was in some other hemisphere of the
Time
world,
zone or some shit. Yeah.
because he was thinking as soon as it hit Monday, I got to get that fucking link. I was like, no, it's gonna be Monday, 11 p.m. in the night,
right?
Eastern
Exactly.
time on Monday night, Eastern, and then he was like, okay, thank you, and I was like, wow, like niggas is on it. So guys, don't miss this. Don't.
Oh,
miss
is the phone lines open? Because people saying they was trying to call in.
Fucking, I ain't do the phone lines. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all.
So yeah,
My-
we gonna open the phone lines in a second, so you guys can call in. And guys, today's Media Mondays, so make sure that you guys send in your shit if you got anything to promote, some music, you got any business you got to promote, $50 or more for the promotion. If you guys have a question, donate $5 or more to call in. If you want to tell a story, $10 or more, and make that happen. And also, guys, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com so you can get the audio, video programs and the books at shoplocario.com, and you can get your online dating consultations. And make sure you get that right there. Oh, niggas is going in already.
Fuck the topic, nigga. Let's just get the calls, nigga. 609. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name A City. What's going on with you?
So what's up, y'all? It's Rudy, 24, Jersey, donated to you, Miles.
All right, appreciate you, man. Let me just double check the joint. Just double check, because I don't trust none of y'all niggas. You feel me?
Oh, and Frankie Shot sent the donation for video. You gotta tell us what video you want.
Frankie Shot. Okay, yeah, you got. I think I saw that coming in. Yeah. But you gotta tell us what it is, or you gotta call in or put it in the chat or something. I don't know. Right. But yeah, shout out to you, Rudy. Thanks for the 10, my G. Appreciate you, bro. All right.
What's going on?
Yeah, Locario, I know I'm late with it, but man.
Hey, wait. Listen, man, you already know, bro. We need you to speak directly into the phone because everything else is shitty audio, bro. So please.
Can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah, a little bit. Are you speaking directly in the phone? No Bluetooth, no nothing. Your head is.
What about now?
Yeah, a little bit better, I guess. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm speaking directly into the phone now.
All right, cool.
But I wanted to start off by saying, Locario, happy late birthday, bro. I know I'm late with it.
Appreciate it, fam.
Hopefully you have many, many more years to spend this fire ass game.
Yes,
and another thing, I saw your picture where you posted yourself with the dreads, right? I was like, shit, that motherfucker was a menace to the dating game. Fuck the bad boy.
That's funny.
He's dying. But I just wanted to call in real quick just to say, man, like, I remember when I called into y'all last week on Monday and shit, right? Like, I replayed what y'all told me over and over at least 20 different times, right? And I finally understood what y'all said, and I applied those strategies. And I just wanted to thank you guys for giving me that advice from last week. Basically, teaching me how to basically stay positive at all times, and teaching me that, different type of feelings come and go, but you're not defined by them. It's about, how you respond to them and basically just letting them pass. And basically not fighting them, but just acknowledging them and accepting them. And I started doing that, and it just works totally perfectly. So I just wanted to thank y'all for that live stream from last week.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's all I had to say, bro.
Okay. Well, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling in, and we appreciate you appreciating us, appreciating everything else. All right. I appreciate it, brother. Take it easy. Have a great day, and happy Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you too, bro.
All right.
And guys, make sure before we get into the main topic, want to make sure that you guys also go to badboymembership.com, because we got a testimonial right here. It says, y'all go run, don't walk to sign up to the Bad Boy Membership ASAP. The value will exceed your expectations. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm telling y'all.
Guys, it's over 200 programs on there, and the vetting process video alone.
Mm-hmm.
The vetting process video alone.
Right.
Come on, son.
Exactly.
Y'all playing with me, bro. Y'all be playing games, man. I don't know what's up with y'all, man. Y'all be playing games, man. I don't understand. Y'all better go to badboymembership.com right now. Sign up for that shit right now and stop playing.
Facts. Real talk. So guys, today's topic, we're talking about why women play games because you're playing the game wrong, right? So now I came up with this topic because I saw this comment under one of the videos we did. I think it was one of the Real Game No Theory videos we did, I think a week or two ago, right? And I'm gonna show you guys this comment, and this is what I mean by playing the game wrong, right? So this guy, he writes a comment. He says, "You guys are way too dogmatic. You guys say that you should find your own style within the game, but when guys say that they need looks, money, and status to get women, or use indirect game to get women, you guys disagree and say that doesn't work, even though it does, or that's not real game. LOL. You guys contradict yourself all the time." Now let me show you where he fucked up at. I'm gonna show you where he fucked up at real quick. He said, right? He said, look, he says, he says, you guys say that you should find your own style within the game, right? Yes, but check this out. You actually need to have game to find your own style within the game. Mm-hmm. So finding your own style within the game doesn't mean you're just doing anything. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is this: if somebody said, "Hey, listen, you know math. You're gonna understand math. You can find your way to get to the number 10. You can do 1 + 9. You could do 5 + 5. You could do 8 + 2. Right? You could do 6 + 4. Yeah. That's your own way to get to 10. Right. But you can't say, well, my way to get to 10 is 100 + 2. It's right. Like, nigga, that's 102. That's right. Not 10. You see what I'm saying?
Or you can't say my way to get to it is, pizza plus apples.
Right, exactly. It's like
because you gotta know math.
Exactly.
You gotta know the value of numbers. You gotta know math in order to do 8 + 2, 5 + 5. Like, you gotta know what those mean, and you have to speak the lingo of math.
Right.
But y'all niggas coming over here talking about, well, 5 + 5 is the same as if I took turkey and cotton candy. I mean, come on, man.
Right, exactly. Like, what's the big deal? Now I'm gonna show you. We keep fucking up, right? So he says, but when guys say they need looks, money, and status to get women, see, even the fact that he says they need looks, money, and status to get women shows you that he ain't got no fucking game, right? Or use indirect game to get women. You guys disagree and say that it doesn't work, even though that it does. Right now, what does it mean for something to work? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the thing, right? Let's take it to the example of getting money, right? You can say, I want to get money. Now, you know what works to get money? Getting a job. You know what else works to get money? Robbing a bank.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that you can get money getting a job, or you can get money robbing a bank. You're still getting money. So you're saying, well, Locario worked. I still got money because I robbed a bank. And you're absolutely right. You still got the money. But guess what? When you rob the bank, there are consequences that come along with robbing the bank. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, when you work at a job, or you become an entrepreneur or whatever it is like that, you're making money the legal way, so you don't have to deal with the consequences of getting the money. Do you see what I'm saying? So now, when he's saying that looks, money, and status and all this other shit and being indirect works, right? What happens is that, yes, you can get a girl by being indirect. We're not saying you can't. You can get a girl by using your looks, money, and status. We're not saying that can happen. What we're saying is that if you're doing those things come with other things. And those other things that come with is women playing you being frustrated, right? This is the reason why you guys call up to the show, is because y'all use the looks, money, status stuff in order to get women. And then when shit backfires on you, you guys feel some type of way, right? Remember, yesterday, if you watched the Real Game No Theory show, this guy called up and he was like, yo, this girl, I was at the club and she said I was pretty. And he was saying all this other goofy shit like, oh, she said I look good, and we were talking and this and this and that. And then at the end of the situation, he said, well, she ghosted me. You understand what I'm saying? But and we found out she didn't really ghost him. He just didn't lead. He didn't know how to lead, right? So he didn't have the game in order to make shit happen. So when we tell you guys about having game, You have to understand the game, because when you understand the game, then that means you understand yourself. When you understand yourself, you understand how you should actually move, because how you move is directly correlated to how you view yourself, the value in yourself. So check this out. If you have value in yourself, would you use money to try to get a woman? No, because you'd be like, what the fuck? She should be paying me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She should be paying me. If you loved yourself and understood yourself, would you be trying to use status to get women? No, because the thing is, you'd be like, the status that I'm at has nothing to do with the person I am.
Right.
So that don't really mean shit. If you're the type of person that's like, well, I'm just going to use my looks to get the girl, right? Understand that there's really no depth to that. Yes, you can attract a woman based on how you look, and she can think you're cute and all that shit. But what is that really going to do? You say, well, I can get a girl being indirect. Absolutely. But guess what? When you're indirect, what happens is you're wasting a lot of time and attracting a lot of attention whores. So all of these things have other things connected to it, which shows that your game is weak. Because understand, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. I said this on the Game Kings 1. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing. When we say you have no game, we're basically saying you have weak game, because you can't help but have game, because you have to have a strategy regardless. Right. So because you exist, you're going to do something a certain way. What we're saying is the way that you do it matters, because the way that you do it is going to dictate the outcomes that you have. The outcomes that you have are going to be correlated to the way that you do it.
Exactly.
You see what I mean? But Miles, let's thought to this shit though.
Yeah. Yeah, see, the part that kind of stuck out to me was the part where he says that the looks, money, and status stuff works.
Right.
Like, okay, we have to really look at, and again, considering that this stuff works has everything to do with these guys looking outside themselves.
Right.
Because anything that is general always has the capacity to not include you, or to disavow or neglect who you actually are.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's been the problem with looks, money, and status for the entire time.
Right.
Because all three of those things can be achieved by a multitude of men.
Right.
Because look at it now. There are guys out there paying $60,000 to put 12-inch rods in their humerus bone to make them 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to achieve the look of a 6-foot man, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
If I want a jawline, I can do that.
Right.
If I want to get rid of these love handles that I have right here, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I haven't been to the clinic. I checked it out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I checked it out. Right. So what I'm saying is, you're talking about looks. It can be achieved by, you could do shit to bleach your skin. When we was in Jamaica, how many niggas we saw in 100-degree weather wearing hoodies?
Right. Exactly.
Reason why they're wearing hoodies is because the sun can't, they don't want to let the sun penetrate their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, status. I can lie to anybody. I could buy subscribers. I could buy followers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I can fucking take pictures in a rented Lamborghini.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Money, like you said, I could rob a bank, I could scam, I could do credit card shit, or I could just fake. I could fake the money phone. I could fake the bank account statement.
Mm-hmm.
Literally go into my Chase account, take a screenshot, and then Photoshop $1 million
money. Right.
number in my account.
Right.
I can do all those things.
Mm-hmm.
But again, none of those things have anything to do with the person that I am.
Right.
Because if you can fake it, like if you can just do some things and put it together, it has nothing to do with who you are. And that's the problem with so many of these guys. And that's why the shit that we preach always goes over their head or it falls on deaf ears.
Right.
Because these niggas is saying, I don't care about who I am. I just want to get pussy like that nigga or those niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But what you don't see is that it's a perception.
Right.
Because at the heart of it, at the very heart and the very truth of it, right? What these niggas really want is a woman that loves them.
Real talk.
The very heart and the truth of it, what these niggas want is a woman that actually cares about them as a man and as a person. But they're willing to just take the sex.
Right.
Because of course the natural nature has set it up so we're forced to procreate. And I honestly think that's why lust is so powerful inside our being as men. Right. Nature and God or whatever has set it up so we have to fuck. Like because if everybody was going monk mode, then that would stop the population, right? So we're set up to fuck. So guys, because of that natural inclination to just want to have sex, they're willing to say, man, fuck it, I'll take the sex. I don't care if she likes me. I don't care if she respects me. But deep down, beyond the carnal urges, these niggas want to cuddle.
Exactly.
This is why so many of them, they meet a bitch at the club and then the first night they spend the night with her. And then they go to the fucking they go to the farmer's market the next day and hold hands with the bitch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So these dudes, they're willing to give up who they are just to get the vagina, just to get the pussy. And that's the sad part of it all. So when they say it's working, okay, it's working in general.
Right.
But it's working because you're trying to look like that other guy.
Exactly.
It's not working for you.
That's the part they don't understand.
That's the part they don't truly understand.
Right. And that's why there's the consequence. That's why there's the backlash. That's why there's the issue. That's why there's the women playing them. That's why they have the frustration, because they're wondering, like, why is she acting like this? Blah, blah, blah. It's because you're not real. You're putting cookie cutter general shit in front of who you are. So she's never really actually interacting with you. She's interacting with who you are pretending to be or the presentation you're trying to portray. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's why you think it works, because this is the thing. Nothing really works for you unless you're being you. You understand what I'm saying? So how the fuck is it? How is it really working? It's already not working because you're not being yourself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
See, that's why they call in sometimes and they say, yo, Miles, could you tell me the things that I could say while I'm on a date, or tell me what I should say when I approach a woman?
Right.
Because number one, you honestly may not know what to say. That's okay. That's fine. Right. But here's the thing. A conversation is just a conversation.
Right.
You know what to say. But you're automatically telling yourself that what you have to say is less valuable than what I can tell you. Right.
Exactly.
And the part and that it's so crazy, because it's crazy what the service that we bring to these guys. The service that we bring to them is trying to remind them, no, what you have to say is actually important.
Right.
What you have inside of you is the truth is inside of you. What you have to say is the truth. What's inside of you, your masculine identity, is all that matters. But they come to us and they say, well, Miles, could you tell me what to say?
Right.
And I'm like, bro, why would you want me to tell you what to say? What I'm going to tell you to say could never be as valuable as what you actually have to say to a bitch.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And they'll never understand that because this is the problem. It's like a cycle. They're thirsty for an outcome.
Right.
But the reason why they're not getting the outcome they want is because they're thirsty for the outcome. It's hard for guys to understand that. What that means is that you're thirsty for the woman to want you because you want her, right? You're attracted to her, you want her to have sex, want to have sex with her and all these other things, right? But what happens is that the reason why you're so thirsty for it is because you don't have it. But the reason why you don't have it is because you are not the guy, you are not the man that deserves it. The man that deserves it is the man who believes in himself. until you believe in yourself, you're not going to be the man who deserves it, which is why you don't have it.
Exactly.
And this is why we keep telling you. So if you're asking us what to say, you're basically also saying at the same time, I don't believe in myself. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you don't have it. You think that we have the answer for what you need for yourself. No, we're telling you the answer is look at yourself.
The answer is,
you see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you. That's what we're trying to tell. So anytime you're coming up to us for the answer, you are also at the same time saying that I don't believe in myself. Because if you believed in yourself, you wouldn't come to us for the answer. Listen, I told you guys this a long time ago. There's a spiritual teacher that said the job of the master is to show the student that they need no master. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point.
That's the point.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, guys, all the stuff we have here for you when we teach you guys game is for y'all to take advantage of it so that y'all get to the point where you say, you know what? I don't even need to really listen to Miles and Locario anymore. If I do, it's only just to reference what I already know based on what they taught me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. That's what we try to get you guys to understand. So all you want to get to the point where when you come to us, it's almost like church. It's just a refresher, right? That's the point. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point why we have the memberships. The memberships really are for consistency. It's for you to keep coming back so that you can refresh your own shit, so that you can strengthen your game. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it is. Even with ourselves, do you understand that when me and Miles are living our regular lives, our ordinary lives, we're constantly refreshing ourselves to remind ourselves that we are supposed to be ourselves the entire time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's why we say we don't fuck with women who are a challenge, because a woman should not be the challenge. The challenge should be you. Your masculine identity is the challenge. Is how do I stand in my masculine identity consistently when everyone's telling me not to? How do I stay in my masculine identity when this chick is so bad and you want to fuck her, but she's acting foul and you know you should kick her to the curb? You understand what I'm saying? How do I stay in my masculine identity? By being brave enough to be myself at all times, regardless of the outcome. You see what I'm saying? How do I stand in my masculine identity when all these other losers are out here telling me, oh, you should do this, you should get looks, money, and status, and looks maxing and all this other nonsense? How do I stand in who I am while everything around me is telling me I'm wrong? You understand what I'm saying? That's the reality of the situation that we try to get you guys to understand. So when we say that you're playing the game wrong, the only wrong thing is that you're not being yourself.
Exactly.
So anything that you're asking of what's the right thing to say, the right thing to say will be everything you say as long as you're being yourself. That's what we're trying to get you guys to understand.
But Locario, when I be myself, I get rejected.
Right. And when you're not being yourself, you get rejected too. You see what I'm saying? So why don't you just be yourself? You know what I'm saying? You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? It's like, because the thing is that if you get what you want by being yourself, it's always going to be better than getting what you want by not being yourself. Because by you getting what you want by not being yourself, you still not even get what you want because you're not being yourself. You see what I'm saying?
The only reason why I'm looking funny is because your internet can't see me. Fuck out of here. My shit is crispy.
K-Zag. Shout out to K-Zag.
Shout out to K-Zag.
But yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. But guys, call in. The call-in number is 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So Frankie Shaw wanted us to respond to some video. Let me see. Let me pull up this video.
You found it? You got it? Okay.
Yeah, but it's hold on. It's this YouTube chick. So we'll talk a little bit of this. Hold on.
Yo, make sure that they're not on that fucking copyright shit. Because
that's what I'm saying. Because some of these, you know how it is. So
creators, like the Red Dead Redemption balloon pop people. Like you can't talk about this shit no more regularly.
Oh, you talking about the Pop the Balloon show, right?
Pop the Balloon, yeah. Shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, but he let it be known that they have a whole fucking system where you got to sign up with them and fill out an application and all this other shit to comment on these shit now. So I don't know, man.
Exactly. So yeah. So this is the thing, you guys. When you're doing the Media Mondays, try to make it your shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that you know what I'm saying. But we'll look at a little bit of this woman's
Keep it. Hopefully, like keep it as keep it small, or I don't know.
I'll do the speed fast or something. So
yeah,
maybe,
speed it up or something.
Maybe. But you know. The funny part is like you never know what fucking.
You never know. You never know.
Let me see. Y'all motherfuckers gonna have to. I might have to tell you. I gotta send us $10,000 to respond to these motherfuckers, just in case. You know what I'm saying?
$1,000 just in case.
You know what I'm saying? So we could
you need that money for the lawyers.
Right, exactly.
That's not even going to us. That's for the fucking lawyers, nigga.
Hold on, let me see why is my show? I gotta fuck with my system settings and shit real quick because I heard it coming out the MacBook speakers and shit. Okay.
Nigga, you got one more time to say some crazy shit. You are out of here. Moderators, watch this nigga. He say one more weird thing. Get you the fuck out of here.
What is this nigga talking about?
Matter of fact, I'm a time his ass out right now. Fuck that. I don't like that shit. Not be saying that shit.
Right. So let me do the playback speed. All right, let me bring this up to the stage real quick. So this is a video titled because he wanted us to respond to some of this.
And I hope it don't have any music in it.
I know, right? Shit.
Oh, I responded to this chick before, and I didn't have any problems, so it should be okay.
Cool. All right, so
we are often seeing women online posting about creepy men or really just declaring a distaste for men in general. But specifically here, I want to talk about approaching them. I think there has been a natural response from men that's resulted in less men approaching in person, but also just interacting in other ways too. Don't go where you aren't wanted, right? I was obviously curious about this, and when I started researching, I decided to do a poll on my community page on YouTube here, and it was honestly really tough reading through all of the comments. So my question in the community post was, how many of you guys are hesitant to or avoid interacting with and approaching women altogether out of fear of being seen as creepy? 35,000 people voted. There were 35,000 votes, and 54% said, I am hesitant for this reason.
Let me hit with the button already with these damn guys. They hesitant to approach women because they think that it's going to be creepy. You know, it's funny. I saw a video on TikTok yesterday where this guy was talking about, he was like, oh, you weird guys are messing it up for the rest of us because women, like I want to approach women, but I'm scared they're going to think I'm weird. So now this is what he said. He said, I try my best to make women comfortable around me. I was like, nigga, please. I'm like, stop the bullshit. Well, listen.
11% said, I avoid women altogether for this reason. 17% said, it doesn't bother me or I don't care. And 18% said, I don't interact or approach for other reasons. But I just think it's crazy that 35,000 people voted and 54% said that they are hesitant to approach for this reason. And then another 11% said they don't approach at all for this reason. So 65% of men, according to my poll, are not approaching women or interacting with women out of fear of being seen as creepy. So just based off of that post and interacting with you guys and reading through your comments, there were four.
But you know what the funny part is? This is what's funny about this whole approaching shit, because this has always been like, I've seen this thing happen or this conversation for the past year or so where it's like, oh, men aren't approaching women anymore, blah, 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 all this other shit. And the women are like, how come men aren't approaching and all that other nonsense? And the men are like, well, you ladies say you don't want to be Understand this, right? And this is the same shit with the passport bro shit and all this other stuff. Because when passport bros came out, there was women complaining like, oh, you guys are going overseas and y'all are fucked up, whatever. And then the passport bros are like, oh, well, y'all don't want us over here. It's the same concept. What happens is this, right? The 65% of guys who are afraid to approach, those women don't want them anyway. Do you understand? Because if you're afraid to approach, that means that you are insecure, you're scared. You understand? You don't take charge. So she's not going to be attracted to you anyway. Right? The reason why, but this is the key. This is what you guys got to understand. Women still want those guys to approach.
So they can
feel like, oh, wow, this I like to see a woman feels good turning you down. You understand? So this is the thing. Even if she don't like you, she could just be like, ew, this guy sucks. But she's happy you approach because that boosts her ego. So she needs the 65% of y'all to still approach so that she can use you for an ego boost. Just like the passport bros. They need the passport bros to still take them out on dates, spend money on them so that they can use them. Understand, women need a segment of men to use. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's your use. Your use is to be used for their enjoyment, attention, and an ego boost.
Yes.
So that's what.
But no, you see, I'm glad you said that, right? Because And I know it's good. I know it's going to be hard for most dudes to really understand the profundity of what you just said.
Right.
But this is how I know even further that bitches know they ain't shit. Because think about it like this. If you need for a person that you don't find attractive to holler at you, just so you could tell them no, and that exchange makes you feel better about yourself, what does that say about what you feel about yourself on a regular basis?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Miles, do you remember when we was in, I think it was North Carolina, we was at in the bar scene, and the girl said, we was talking to this girl, she was like, oh, this guy didn't show up or whatever. I was supposed to meet up with this guy, and I'm so upset. And I said, oh, you must really like him or some shit. She was like, no, I don't like him. So I was like, why do you want to meet up with if you don't like him? She's like, well, I want him to want me. That's what she said. Like, and she was dead serious. And me and Miles looked at each other like, what?
And then to take it a little bit further, guys, I know you're afraid of rejection. I know you're afraid of rejection. I know it makes you feel a certain way. But if you had a higher mind about the entire interaction and you think about what I just said,
right?
Truthfully, rejections should not bother you.
Right.
If you truly understand the dynamics of what is happening, you should, because listen, even when the woman doesn't like you, your masculine presence gives her value.
Exactly.
That's how much value you have as a man. That even when she doesn't, quote unquote, like you, even if she doesn't want to have sex with you, even if she's like, oh, why would you come up to me? You coming up to her provides value for her. If only men could really understand the value of just their presence. A woman rejecting them shouldn't and wouldn't actually mean anything.
Exactly.
It really shouldn't hurt your feelings. You should really just be like, these retarded motherfuckers.
Right. And this is why we say you're giving the woman the opportunity.
Right.
Because you are the opportunity. Because in any situation, like you were saying, Miles, just you approaching her gives her the ego boost, makes her feel good about herself, even if she's acting like she don't like it. Because this is the thing. You got to understand, her acting like she don't like it is part of the thing.
And not just acting like she don't like it, but her calling you a creep. But go ahead.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, because like the fact is, if a girl's like, oh, get away from me, or she's really like, like mean towards you, whatever it is like that, right? That's part of the entire thing. Because you know what? She can go to her girlfriends. Oh, girl, I was walking and this loser just walked up to me and said this. I was like, come on, please. Like, oh, like that's the story for her. She could make a TikTok about it. Hey, ladies, don't you hate when you're walking down the street and these guys, you understand what I'm saying?
and the thing I want to remind dudes is that none of it means anything. Because this is how, I don't want to say stupid, right? I don't want to say stupid, but this is how erroneous and non-consequential the rhetoric of females is.
Right.
Because if niggas is catcalling and everybody's hollering, oh my God, would you guys just leave us alone? Then if 65% of niggas is like, nah, we don't talk to women no more. Oh my God, would you guys start approaching more?
Exactly.
This is how you know it's up to you as a man to do what the fuck you want to do based on your masculine identity and don't listen to them.
Exactly.
This is what it's all about.
Y'all be taking women too seriously.
Y'all literally, like all these fucking fake ass dudes, these dudes thinking that they're doing something. Talking about, oh, well, they be on these videos, right? Well, that's what y'all women wanted. Y'all wanted us to stop approaching. That's why, we passport bros, and that's why we don't holler at modern Western females anymore. You're literally following what a bitch say.
Right.
We tell you guys all the time. No matter what, if she listening to her headphones, if she stop that bitch in her fucking tracks. Why? Because you want to talk to her.
Right.
Because like Locario said a little bit earlier, you are the opportunity.
That's a fact.
You don't need to listen. You don't need to. I mean, of course, if a chick says no, I'm not interested. Yes, listen to her and leave her alone. But I'm saying in general, to listen to women, like, oh well, I'm not gonna approach women anymore because all women think men are creepy. Like, come on, man, that's some dumb shit. So 612-612, you are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. What are we doing? You supporting? You doing a call? You promoting some music? What you doing?
Tim, 28, Minneapolis. Just supporting the show. $10 to Locario's Venmo.
Okay,
perfect. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on?
Yeah. So, quick question. I was out Saturday night. Went out to this like house EDM bar. Approached a couple chicks. Actually had some good realizations. But my question is, so I approached these two chicks. I introduced myself to the one. She was like, all right, cool, nice to meet you. And then I go to her friend and she just like looks at me like I she like didn't even acknowledge my existence, which is kind of funny. But I was actually more into her initially, and then I just walked away after that. I was all right, I'm gonna bounce. But in that situation, like pivoting to the other chick who was more receptive, is that like that makes sense at that point if I'm into her, right? Or like I'm go up to the group and one of them just shuts me down. Charge both of them to the game.
No, so the thing is when you go to a group of women, right? The best scenario is that there's more than one woman in the group that is attractive. So now what you want to do is that you want to, well, you could like, let's say you have 3 girls or whatever, girl A, girl B, and girl C, right? And let's say girl A is the one you like are really attracted to, girl B is also cute, and girl C you're like whatever, right? So now what happens is you want to be able to interact with the group because what you want to do is you want to first see if girl A is available. You understand what I'm saying? And I talk about this guys on the Bad Boy membership, but I'll give you guys just a little bit of free game. Okay, this is what you do. It's a little bit. So you go up to the group, you see which one is available. Because check this out, girl A might not be available. What does that mean? Okay, how do you ladies know each other? And then she could be like, oh, this is my girl B might say this is my sister-in-law. So which means girl A is married or girl A is engaged or she's gonna has a boy, whatever the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're like, okay, girl A isn't available. Or you know what I'm saying? What I used to do is I get into the conversation and I would say, and this is the easiest way to do this. I would say to the women, hey, I know all y'all got boyfriends because y'all sexy as fuck, right? So now they'll reveal to me whether or not they got a boyfriend and all. They'll be like, oh my God, no, I'm actually single, but she has a boyfriend, blah, blah. Okay, cool. She just told me the girl I actually wanted to talk to has a boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? So now that I know the first girl I want to talk to, girl A who has a boyfriend, I say, cool, let me move to girl B. So I look at girl B and I say, you know what? I'm so glad you're single because even though all y'all sexy as fuck, you're my type. You're exactly you see what I'm saying?
Stop. All right, we're done. That's it. If you want the rest of that, go to badboymembership.com and you can get the rest of that. And the name of the program is How to Approach
Groups of Women. Right, exactly.
I'll go listen to that. Yeah, after this, I'll go listen to that later.
I'm sorry, Miles. I can't help it. This is why I need Miles. Miles be like, shut the fuck up, chill. Exactly right. I should be wearing this hat right here. The no free game hat right here. That should say no free game on here. No free game. So yeah, go to badboymembership.com, guys. Get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Get it cracking. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, Tim. What else you got for us?
No, that's it. Appreciate it.
All right, appreciate you too, brother. Thanks for calling in. Good question.
Yes, sir. And shout out to K-Zag. He said, I want to point out that L only asks questions centered around the task at hand and his agenda. That's a fact. You see what I'm saying? That's what game recognized game means. You feel what I'm saying? So the dude who wrote this comment earlier when we were talking about you need to learn game and then you would recognize game. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how that go. But hold on.
Reacting to this thing.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do a little bit more of this and then we'll move on a little bit.
4 main reasons why men are not approaching women anymore, and I'm going to go through all of those in this video. So the first one, obviously, the whole point of this video is this creepy aspect, a fear of being seen as creepy. Listen, there are some things men and people do that are just downright creepy. And I know a lot of you guys will comment and say, well, it's only creepy if the guy's not attractive to the girl who he approached. And I think that's the case some of the time, but that's not what I'm talking about here specifically. I'm talking genuinely creepy regardless of what this person looks like or how attractive they are. And I'll give you guys a few examples just to make it very clear. Number 1 is catcalling. Don't do this. I don't know anyone who has ever had a positive result out of catcalling someone. Normally, this just makes the person feel uncomfortable and they continue to walk away from you faster. So avoid that one. The second thing that comes off as really creepy is being very sexual or making sexual comments right away.
You know, this is why we us and they them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We us and they them. You know, it's funny that it's like, and this is in no way to get at her, because, you know, this is the typical thing that happens when women usually are giving advice to men.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is men will watch her because they think she's attractive and they'll take her seriously and things like that.
Right.
And the problem is that women a lot of times will give you advice that works in their favor. Like, remember I said women need guys they can use. So what happens is that if you take their advice with this type of advice, what essentially that means is she's dominated you with her ideas.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
she's dominated you with her ideas. That means that you can't be attractive to her, because what makes women attracted to a man is the fact that he dominates her with his ideas.
Exactly.
You understand? Remember, I always tell you guys, someone has to submit to someone else. So if you listen to what she's saying, you're submitting to her idea.
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
A woman cannot tell a man how to talk to women.
Right.
Because once you do that, it's like you're following her lead, and ultimately you've lost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I saying there's absolutely no validity to what she's saying? I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, let's just say you are a very charismatic, humorous, and you have a lot of experience with catcalling, but you know how to do it in a certain way to get women's attention and get them interested right away.
Right.
Then, nigga, you better do what you do and catcall.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I've seen all types of shit before where dudes is chilling, because, you know, growing up in Brooklyn, you see dudes chilling at the corner of some shit and the girl walk past and he'll catcall, but it's not just a like, hey girl. Mm-hmm. He'll say some real slick shit.
And then she start giggling.
And the next thing you know, she giving them the number, or they exchanging information and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that before too. So again, you can't let anybody tell you how to talk.
Because she's talking about don't be sexual. I'm like, that's like 90% of what I do when I be meeting chicks. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Facts.
I'm like, and this is the thing, is that, see, women will base things. See, this is the thing. It's not what happens, it's how women feel about what's happening.
Exactly.
So the thing is it's not what you're doing that makes it feel creepy. It's who's doing it. Because at first she was like, oh, it's not just about that. No, it most of the time it is. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of the time it's the person doing it. So if she's not into you, if she's not, attracted to you, if she's interacting with you and she's like, oh, this guy's a weirdo, based on her perception of how she sees you, right? Then she's going to say it's creepy or feel some type of way. But another guy could do the same exact thing verbatim.
Exactly.
And it's so cute. It's so this, it's so that. He's so charming.
You see, I'll say this too. This is parallel to what I was talking about before. On the guy's side, it's looks, money, and status. And then on the female side, they love to have these, again, general guidelines.
Exactly.
Like, no, because the general guidelines always forget the individual. And I am the only one like me.
Exactly.
So I got to do what I got to do. My catcalling might sound different from all the rest of the guys.
Right.
The sound of my voice might hit your ear different.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't catcall, it won't come out right.
Right.
And then it could be another way for another dude and another way for another dude. Again, all of these rules and shit, it's kind of like, sometimes it feels like we're the only one promoting the power and the power and how special being an individual really is.
Exactly. Everybody is on some all of this, like trying to be the same as everyone else and trying to fit in to society and all that stupid shit.
Bro, I remember, and we've told this story, the chick in my gym, and I brought it to the side and I told her we should smash.
Right.
And then she didn't like that. Fine. Mm-hmm. Then she came to me the next day talking about, oh, well, the way that you said that to me, you shouldn't. And I went like this.
Right.
I said, you can't tell me how to talk to women.
Right. Exactly.
And then she walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you didn't like my offer,
right,
does not mean that I'll never do this again, or I'll never say this.
Or you can tell me how to make my offer.
You can tell me how to make my offer. Fuck you. and respectfully, keep your opinions to yourself. Just because no matter how here's the truth about the situation that nobody wants to ever say. No matter how I said it, 99.9999999 to infinity, no. She was gonna fucking say no because she wasn't sexually attracted to me.
Right. Exactly.
So you coming over here to try to give me pointers on how to talk to women. You are not all women. So respectfully, fuck off.
Exactly.
You are not all women. Because I've said more reckless shit to other women. And
bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck, I literally bumped into bitches, bumped into them, and fucking them by the next night.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
To you, just because you don't want to have sex with me, you, this one specific bitch, don't want to have sex with me. So now I'm supposed to switch up my entire fucking masculine identity because you don't want this one woman in this one gym, in this one situation. Now you trying to tell me how to talk to women? No, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
The sad part is that most guys, they'll do that because they start to think, oh my gosh, women that are in her league, that's how all of them feel.
Right.
So you get what I'm saying?
It's like, imagine you said to her, okay, cool. Could you tell me exactly what I should have said so you can suck my dick? And then she would have been offended. Because you're telling us, you're basically saying, hey, you should talk to women this way. Okay, so tell me how I should have talked to you to get you to suck my dick. I'll listen. I'll take notes. And then maybe I'll come back next week and talk to you that way. Because obviously you want to suck my dick, so you're trying to help me to get you to suck my dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
This is crazy, yo. Oh man, let's continue with this a little more.
Again, something that I wouldn't recommend doing regardless of what you look like or who you're approaching. Unless you're at like a strip club or something, which I obviously don't recommend, we shouldn't be doing that.
A strip club? You can't see. She's like, don't talk sexual unless you're maybe at a strip club. You actually can't really do that at a strip club because the strip club has the parameters of you got to pay to get whatever you want to get. You can't really be, you could, but you're not really, you know what I'm saying? That's a thin line because niggas will fuck you up if things cross the line.
Right.
So
bodyguards, the security guards.
If any place that you probably don't want to do all that shit is at a strip club. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yo. Listen, I hate strip clubs, bro. Strip clubs, nigga. It's like every time I went to a strip club, I felt like I was being violated. Like imagine, I'm because it's like, bro, they're all on you in your face every 2 seconds. You might as well just give them your wallet and your whole card and then take your wallet back when you leave and be like, nigga, charge whatever you was gonna charge because y'all gonna get it anyway because y'all niggas is the fucking shit is heavy. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Oh man, this shit is too heavy. I'm like, crazy. But anyway.
Yes. And the third thing I think is creepy, regardless of who is doing it, is touching her before you even know her. So I'll give you a personal example. This happened to me when I was in high school. I was working out at the YMCA. I was on the floor doing an ab exercise routine, little circuit thing, and I was taking a break and I was sitting like hugging my knees, and a guy came up behind me and started massaging my shoulders and talking to me. And honestly, to be totally transparent, he was very attractive. He was a BILF, as we like to call them. Okay, he was incredibly attractive, very in shape, handsome, but it was still creepy because you shouldn't be going up to someone massaging.
right, let's take this call.
210, you are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city.
It's Zach.
Oh,
my
shit.
internet
My
might have
bad.
issues, but my phone works. Nigga.
My bad. What's going on with you, homie? What's going on, man?
Hey, Miles, I put it to you. Do the cash out. No, bro. I'm tripping about what that bitch said. She said something, bro. It's fucking with me. She said it's only okay to quote unquote talk to a woman sexually at a strip club. The audacity of her to try and separate bitches. Like basically what she was saying is, for those whores, that type of language is appropriate.
Right.
And my thing is, but you're a whore too. Why are you separating yourself from the rest of the whores? And ladies, I mean that respectfully. Who are you to? You can't tell me how to judge you, right?
Right.
And my thing is, and I like whores, like so you like, and I said this: you separating yourself, you taking yourself out of the running for the dick, right? But this notion that we're good girls and women who do porn and strip and sex workers, they're the special kind of whores. No, y'all are the same chicks.
Yeah.
They just don't give a fuck about being seen a certain way publicly. You do.
Right.
That's the only difference. I just need to point that out. My brother was triggered. I just have to point that out, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's real shit.
Yep.
That's real shit. That's real shit. And the thing is, her talking about the whole just don't touch type thing. I actually agree with her with that, where I always tell you guys talk first, touch second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you verbally, you're flirting. She's receptive to flirting, and therefore you touch after the fact. Now, the reason why that guy probably rubbed her shoulders is because, again, and this is the thing people got to understand about life. Once you've done something and you got a positive response from it, you'll probably do it again. You understand? So that guy probably did that before plenty of times, and the girls was just like, fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? Or they went with it. Now, whether they were comfortable or not, I don't know. With that situation. But what I'm saying is sometimes that type of stuff happens. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that could be the situation. But on this case, I definitely agree with her with that situation, because what you guys don't want to do is you don't want to be in a situation where you're dealing with a woman and this is the thing. Don't ever get a woman being cooperative, or I should say this, don't get confused by a woman cooperating out of fear with a woman being cooperative. You see what I'm saying? So you have women who will do things out of fear. You understand it? Like, oh shit, this motherfucker might beat my ass if I don't do this. You don't want that type of energy when you're dealing with women. So this is why you want the woman to be showing you first the interest, showing you her response to you interacting with her, showing you that she's actually inviting more of that energy. Do you see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Again, we encourage you guys to practice meeting people, because these are certain. You gotta start getting used to social cues. You gotta start understanding what you're experiencing when you are going out meeting people. And like I said, people in general, not just chicks. People in general, like you wanna see and understand how people respond to you, right? And shout out to Locario with the Bad Boy membership. There's a program on there called how to notice patterns, right?
Yeah, understanding patterns.
Yeah, understanding patterns. Like, it's very important. It's very important to understand, to understand patterns and to understand guidelines, to understand certain things, certain rules of the game, certain things of, approaching people, engaging in conversation, body language, all these type of things. And again, I try to tell guys a lot. A lot of you, you're so fucking worried about rejection, but if you're paying attention, a lot of times you can exit the conversation before you even get there.
Exactly. That's a fact.
A lot, because I'm telling you. Oh, you probably don't have the thing, but shout out to Rosebud.
Oh yeah, I don't got the thing on me.
He's like, I just need to hear how your voice sounds, so it can tell me how to get at you. So you can tell a lot of times you can tell by a person's body language, their tone, lack of eye contact, or just the manner in which they engage you verbally. You could tell. Oh, this person's not into it.
Right.
You just get the fuck up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. Have a nice day.
Right. Right. Because the women are telling, they're already telling you through. Like, this is the thing. She's already eliminating herself, but you're not picking up on it.
You're not picking up on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're so enthralled by her beauty, you're still trying to push the issue. And that's the part that makes a lot of these chicks be rude to you.
Right.
Because it's like she's already letting you know, I'm not interested. You're not my type. And you still on some, well, I came over here because I thought you were, because you're thinking, well, maybe if I compliment her, well, maybe if I say this, well, maybe if I say that. No, bruh, just pay attention.
Mm-hmm. You're like, but Miles, that's her shit test, man. I got to pass her shit test. I don't want to run away from her. That's what I'm saying. These niggas be on that shit.
Touching their shoulders from behind that you've never talked to or interacted with or even met in your life. Okay, so that is a prime example of there are sometimes things men do that are creepy, no matter what you look like. But to look at all this from a different perspective, there are things men do that are not creepy at all that women have all of a sudden categorized as creepy. Anything remotely not to their liking or somewhat off-putting, or again, from someone who they are not into or attracted to, they're deeming as creepy. And I think that's why men are hesitant to approach, because most men I know don't do those things that I just talked about, right? They're just introducing themselves. They are, maybe looking in the girl's direction because they think she's attractive and the girl is calling that creepy. Like, I really don't understand why we decided to be so dramatic about everything and make everything a scene and just call
you're women. It's what you do. That's what y'all do.
And that's what we were saying earlier about why you shouldn't take them seriously.
Exactly.
Why you should, like, the fact that you guys are scared of rejection is actually hilarious, because that means that you've taken the woman that seriously to what she's doing actually matters to you like that. This is why when you guys watch these podcasts where the women are like, I need a guy that makes 6 figures and blah, blah, blah. And y'all motherfuckers get triggered. Why? Because y'all are actually listening to these women and taking them seriously. And this is the thing. This is why you guys have to why you have to go out in real life and deal with women. Because even earlier, she was like, don't talk sexual. Motherfucker, I'll be talking sexual all the time. Now, let's say I never went outside. I never had experience dealing with women, and then I'm going to listen to what she's saying because I'm taking her seriously, and now I'm going to be sitting there tiptoeing around women because, this girl on the internet said that you shouldn't talk sexual to a woman, but my real life shows that it fucking happens and works all the time.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about, man? This shit crazy.
Being creepy, because everything is not creepy, okay? Someone looking in your direction is not creepy. So even sometimes when men are not being creepy at all, women will still roast you or post you online and try to get all these people rallying against you and roasting you. I think a lot of women have watered this down to a point where they're just labeling anyone they don't find attractive as creepy. Let's stop doing that. Let's save the creepy comments for the interactions and the men that are actually being creepy. And maybe stop being so overly sensitive and dramatic. And I'm saying that from a woman's point of view. Someone introducing themselves is not creepy. Someone glancing your direction because they think that you're attractive or beautiful is not creepy. So to wrap this one up here, I do think that there are some men who are doing creepy things, but I don't think it's the majority of men going out of their way to make people feel uncomfortable or to be creepy or be weird. I think a lot of it is just mislabeling men who maybe, aren't attractive to the girl that they're approaching, or the girl's having a bad day, or she's overly sensitive, labeling them as creepy, which.
So that's all we really got to do for this. But basically what you got to understand is that this whole thing that you guys have to understand, this is what's going to make the game real simple for you, right? You just have to look at shit in black and white. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Like, the thing is, see, the thing that gets you guys caught up is the maybe, is the hope. It's the what if. Stop thinking, guys, either she's with it or she's not. You understand? And you decide what with it means. And you decide what not with it means. Now, check this out. The more that you love yourself, the more clear with it and not with it is going to be. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. The more that you're sure about yourself, the more you know yourself. The more you know yourself, the more clear things are to you. The more clear things are to you, that means that the easier it is for you to make what? Decisions. The easier it is for you to do certain things, right? So a lot of you might even have, lots of routines that y'all don't even realize, but you don't understand that routine of what you do it's basically the physical manifestation of who you are. So you might say, damn, every time I go to this restaurant, I usually get this order or that order. Every time when I, watch some entertainment, I watch these type of videos. Every time that I read books, I read these types of books. Every time that, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you'll be in a situation and you'll choose a certain thing and exclude the other things.
Right.
Right. Somebody might come to you and say, hey, do you want to do A, B, and C? And you're like, nope. Because what they said about A, B, and C is going against everything you like to do. And you immediately know that. So it's black or white. You understand what I'm saying? But that comes from you understanding yourself and knowing yourself. When people are indecisive, when people are in the middle, when people are unsure about a lot of things, that all that means is that they don't know themselves in that situation. That's why they're like, oh, maybe, I don't know. Can I get back to you? Let me think about it. It's like they're unsure of what they want to happen in that moment. But they're unsure of what they want to happen in that moment because they don't know themselves in that situation. But the more that you know yourself, the more you're going to know yourself in all these situations. That makes it easier for you to make decisions to choose black or white.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The thing is, a lot of guys get confused because y'all deal with women and women thrive in the gray because women benefit from the gray. You understand? The gray is friend zone. So she benefits from you being a friend zone. The gray is, oh yeah, let's go out and talk and hang out, but I don't want to fuck you. So she benefits from that non-sexual attention. The gray is, let me get to know you more. Let's talk more, because then now that's more talking and interacting that benefits her. But you got to understand that the reason why all that's happening is because when you look at it black and white, you have this: is she attracted to you sexually or not? So if you are not having sex, what does that mean? She's not sexually attracted to you, black or white, because if she was sexually attracted to you, y'all would be having sex.
Facts.
So any time that you guys, you're hoping and wishing and praying, well, man, maybe if I go out with her again, maybe this time we'll have sex. No, nigga, if you was thinking black and white, you would have said, wait a second, I wanted sex now. And it's not happening. If it's not happening, she don't want to fuck me. Because when I go out to the next girl, when I want sex now, guess what happens? I get sex now. So it's showing me that if I want sex now and the woman is sexually attracted to me, I will have sex now. If I want sex now and she's not having sex with me, that means what? She's not sexually attracted to me. It's that simple. Guys, stop letting women confuse you by trying to get you in the gray area. You understand what I'm saying? The gray area only benefits them. You understand what I'm saying? That's it.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
And that, you'll fall into the gray area trying to push past the resistance and all that other.
Yeah, I'll be like, man, what is wrong with you?
All it really is all that again, if you understand resistance for what it actually is, that's just her letting you know she don't like you.
Right.
And
a maybe is a no.
Right, exactly. Exactly. A maybe is a no. But you want to latch on to that maybe, thinking that it may turn into a yes. That's gray.
Right, exactly.
That's the gray area. Like I'm not any nigga under the sound of my voice in the friend zone. I'm not sorry for you.
Right.
You walk through that door.
You
had a chance to tell that bitch good night or have a nice day. You had a chance.
Right.
But what did you do? You was like, well, okay, so you don't want to fuck me, but you want to hang out? All right. Okay. You want my number for everything else other than having sex? Okay. All right. You want me to come over and help you with your house stuff? Okay. All right. Come on, man. Like,
it's because you got to understand, look at it like this. Like right now, me and Miles, or Miles and I, right? We are on this live stream right now. Like we are, there is no thing where we're not here. We're here. So therefore we're not somewhere else.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like we're maybe on this live stream. No, you can see us right now on this live stream. We are here.
Yes.
So either we're here or we're not. But I can't say maybe I'm on this live stream.
Right.
Because I'm here. So therefore I am here. That means yes, I'm here. That's the yes. The yes is I'm here. So the no is I'm not here, but that's not true. I'm right here. So no is to everything else. I am not at the corner store. You understand what I'm saying? But if you say maybe is still no, because maybe is not yes. Right. Yes is here. And it's the same thing with women. So anything besides yes is no. But women like to keep y'all in the maybe. You understand? And it was funny because when we were doing the debate on The Plane Was Fire, it was me and Steve, and Austin Summers and Alex from Playing with Fire and all this. And Austin said, well, I like to deal with maybe girls. Basically, he was saying he likes to deal with the girls who are hot and, you know, they're not fully sold yet. And he might have to basically convince them to fuck with him. Do you see what I'm saying? And so he lives in their gray area. That's not manly. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what we try to tell you guys. Because when y'all are in that gray area, that's where y'all gonna fuck up. Right. That's where y'all have all these issues. That's why y'all call in and say, yo, Locario Miles, man, you know, I've been seeing this girl, but you know, like she playing games because she came over my house twice, but then she was saying she didn't want to do this. And it's like, yeah, that's your fault because you're living in her world. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, I'm telling y'all, women need your energy, man, whether she's fucking you or not.
They need it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They need it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, and this is why, again, this is a beautiful thing about women.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a fact of life, but I think women are closer to this than men in a lot of ways. Because since men have a logical mind, we're very, you know, a lot of things are straightforward. It's like, well, if I want to be happy, then why would I want to be sad?
Right, exactly.
It's like, well, I'm just gonna be happy and that's it. But let me tell you something about women. Women, somehow, they are so in tuned with emotions.
Mm-hmm.
They love all of it.
Right.
Love being angry.
Mm-hmm.
They love being happy.
Mm-hmm.
They love complaining, and they love shutting the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
They love to be cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
They love a monogamous man who's faithful.
Right. That's why they say, well, I don't want you to approach me, but then why you're not approaching me, guys? I don't understand.
Women are so beautiful in that way.
Right.
Which is why, as men, see, think about the metaphor of the egg and the sperm.
Mm.
The egg is 360 degrees. It's spherical.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 360 degrees on all axes.
Right.
All axes.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking sperm has to find one point
right
on that spherical axis. So the logical penetration combines with the entire spectrum of what it is we're talking about. You get what I'm saying? The entire spectrum of life, all 360 degrees, all axes.
Mm-hmm.
And the man only penetrates one point of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we care about. But the woman, she's it's so crazy how like women and again, I've said this before, but I think understanding the true test of a woman, not shit tests, but understanding the true test of a woman is to understand that a woman, you can allow a woman to take you through all 360 degrees and all 360 axes, or you can be focused with your masculine identity,
right?
And just penetrate one point,
right?
You get what I'm saying? And then let her focus on you.
Mm-hmm. Right, because that's the point. Because the point is, you're supposed to be the foundation. You're supposed to be the rock, the mountain. You're. This is the thing. You are the department store. You're the business, and the woman is the customer choosing to come to your business, to your place of business. You understand? You're the business owner. The woman is the potential employee that wants a job at your firm or whatever it is like that. So you already have your rules, guidelines, and everything set up, and she chooses whether or not she wants to be there. So
that's it.
Based on the whims of her emotion and how she feels, she's either going to be there or not. This is why we tell you guys that you can't really hold on to women. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of guys get sad. Oh, she switched up on me and, she don't want to be with me anymore. I'm like, nigga, welcome to dealing with women. That's how it's going to happen. A lot of guys, see, for most dudes want to, like, guys are the ones who really want to settle down, not women. You understand what I'm saying? Women want to settle for how they feel at the moment.
Right.
And that can change at any time. A guy is like, hey, look, because a dude could do the same thing over and over again forever. Like a nigga could go to work, come home, play video games, watch some TV, go to sleep, go to work, come home, play video games, watch some TV. He could do that shit for 10, 15 years straight and be good. You understand what I'm saying? So when a guy gets a woman, he sort of has that same feeling of, okay, you my girl. So we do this, we do that, and then we do it again. We do this, we do that, and I'm cool with that for years. The woman is like, you know what? Today, I kind of feel like I don't love you. You know, like I loved it last week, but I don't know. Today, I feel like I kind of don't love you. And then next week, she's like, oh my God, I love you so much. Oh my God, I love you. And you're thinking, my girl really loved me, yo. She really loved me. And then 2 weeks later, you know, I don't really think you're a real man. Fuck out of here. I think I'm gonna go over there. And you're like, why is she acting this way? Why is she? So you're confused and emotional at the whims of how a woman feels and acts.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, guys, that's why the red pill will say, what is it? The saying, she's not yours, she's just your turn, and all that other shit like that.
Right.
It's like, bro, you gotta understand how this works, man.
Nah, and it's up to you to decide if you're gonna let her drag you down that fucking rabbit hole, or you gonna take her,
right?
Take her, because you say this a lot. Like, somebody has to submit, and if you submit to the woman, then you will follow her down her rabbit hole. Understand? Right. Or is that, or you're gonna be like, no, you coming with me,
right?
It's only one or the other.
Exactly.
It's easy, and most men are not, and this is why we have to teach you. This is why a big part of everything we teach is about believing in yourself,
right?
Because if you don't believe in yourself, it's hard for you to look at anyone and say, "Follow me." Because that's basically what you're saying. Anytime you go approach a woman and you're like, "Hey, I'd like for us to have a drink," you're literally saying, "Follow me."
Right.
Meet me at 7 at this place at this time. We'll have a drink. We'll talk it out. And then from that point, I want you to follow me back to my place. And then once we get into the bedroom, I want you to follow me when I tell you to get down and suck my dick.
Right.
Or follow me when I tell you to get into a certain position. That's what you're saying. But most dudes don't believe in themselves. So it's hard. It's hard for them to say the words "follow me."
Right. And basically what a woman is basically saying to you is I will follow you if I feel like it. That's what choosing is. That's her choosing up on you. She's saying, well, you're giving me the instruction, and right now I feel like doing that with you, so I'm going to cooperate. Right. I'm attracted enough to make that happen. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, educated Pookie, call in, fam. Just call in. Stop being goofy. Call in and make it happen. 844.
Somebody, shout out to Phil. He sent in $5 for educated Pookie to call in. So, we got a free call designated for educated Pookie. So go ahead and call in, my G.
Yeah, so call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, call in, educated Pookie. We got you. Don't worry about it. You feel what I'm saying? But while he's getting his shit together, let's look at some of these questions. So this says, you guys say a man should always be leading, but what if I find out a woman makes more than me? Should I stop messing with her? Yeah, stop messing with her. Send her to me so she could get with a real man. You feel what I'm saying, Julio? Because you're being ridiculous right now. You leading has nothing to do with how much money you got, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Or how much money she has. That's the thing you guys don't understand. Most of you guys, when you don't have game, this is what you gotta understand. Back in the day when women didn't have as much leeway to make their own money, then dudes could, use their money, their resource to be able to like make shit happen with a woman. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that, nowadays women got their own money, they got their own shit going on. They don't need your money. And so what happens is the woman's going to fuck with you because she can afford to fuck with a guy she really likes. But if she really is feeling you, then understand she's going to be following your lead regardless of how much money you got. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So this says, do you know in France it's legal for men to conduct a DNA test without court permission and your woman's consent, it is punishable up to 1 year in prison and a fine of 15,000 euros. That's interesting. But listen, remember, the seed cannot be given to the woman unless the man gives it to her. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, so the thing is that, all these things that you guys might be worried about, you ain't got to worry about it if you're actually doing what you need to do. You see what I'm saying?
It's elite. I'm gonna go look that up.
Yeah. So it's like, but the thing is that, a lot of stuff, this is what you guys got to understand, man. And I talked about this on another show, is that the way to stay out of trouble a lot of times is to practice making moves based on what's practical versus how you feel. And it's very hard to do sometimes for a lot of people, but this is what you do. Always think about the worst case scenario. So just like in what you're saying now, let's say you're in a bed with a chick, you're doing her, she's like, take the condom off, it's going to feel better. And you're like, fuck, I want to take the condom off because it's probably going to feel better. Then you think to yourself, you say, you know what happens if I take the condom off? Maybe she gets pregnant. And then maybe I have to stay with this woman for the rest of my life, or deal with this woman for the rest of my life. And then what happens if I can't pay child support and then I get arrested and go to jail? Then I go to jail and some fucked up shit happened to me in jail. So now just keep thinking of the worst case scenario. You understand what I'm saying? And that will sober you up. Mm-hmm. Trust me. You'll be like, nah, I can't. Because there's been times there's been times where I've hooked up with girls in the past, and I was like, and I've had chicks say this, like, oh, yeah, take off the condom, blah, blah. And I always thought about how I was going to feel after we finished having sex. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
And when you think about how you're going to feel after, then
yeah, you're just like,
all the before stuff doesn't feel as good.
Exactly.
So I just looked it up, but basically okay, you see the way people use language to make it look like some type of hysteria shit, like, right. Oh my God, in France, you can't. No. All it is that France restricts DNA testing to court proceedings. Mm-hmm. So all it's really saying is that if you honestly are skeptical about if the child belongs to you, then you have to take the woman to court. That's all it's saying.
Right.
And they made doing DNA testing outside of the court illegal,
right? So you basically got to go to court first.
Yeah. So basically, it's just because it says it's to promote family stability and certain other things. So basically, all it's saying is that in France, they make it that you have to it has to be more official. Mm. So right. don't again. Stop trying to be a fearmonger, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's in France, DNA testing is generally illegal for commercial or private purposes, meaning that you can't buy a home DNA test kit. The law strictly restricts DNA testing to cases ordered by a court for legal proceedings, such as paternity disputes. So if you have a paternity dispute, all it's saying is that you don't do it on your own, bring it to a court of law. So it could be official. That's all.
Right.
So it says this is to protect family stability, personal privacy, and to prevent misuse of genetic data.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can say he's just scared that the woman's going to get offended if he asks for a paternity test. Now, a lot of dudes be like that too. They be like, shit is crazy. So this says, are y'all familiar with the work of Neville Goddard? It's all about using your supreme imagination intentionally. Oh yeah, I've heard of his stuff. I've run across some of his stuff. I'm telling you, listen, guys, there's a lot of good stuff that you guys can look up.
Yeah.
Versus watching all this rage bait, red pill, black pill, it's over for you, bro nonsense.
I'm telling you, I did a video, Quixote. I did a video a while back. And it's called Thinking in the Fourth Dimension, and I referenced Neville Goddard. So
right, there's a lot of motherfuckers I can listen to. Yeah, let's take the call.
All right, so we got 267. You are on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 267. 267.
Yo, is this Miles and Locario?
Yes, sir.
Name, age, city. Name, age, city.
Oh, this is Stefan from I'm from South Philly. I've called in a couple times,
We need your
but
age.
it was a couple
The
years
age
ago.
is the most important part.
I'm 37 years old.
Thank
from
you.
South Philadelphia.
Okay, great.
And my name's Stefan.
Okay, and where did you send it? Where did you send your support for the show?
This is Educated Pookie in the chat. My old friend from college, because again I'm broke as hell.
Oh, you said he sent the $5 for him. This is Educated Pookie.
Okay, all right,
Sent
cool.
it to Miles in the game.
Okay, cool.
He sent
All
it
right.
to Miles in the game's Cash App.
Okay, I hope. We're gonna assume that this is actually you. So go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, and he put in the description he's sending it for Educated Pookie. He put it.
Yeah,
I told him to
I
put
got
that
it.
in the
I
Cash
got you.
App.
I got you.
Oh, good.
Yes. We got it.
The only reason I said that, I know that other dude, Cat on Locario, Miles. I saw that stream where Miles called in, and that dude Cat, he didn't really donate. And then 5 minutes later, Miles called in and called him out, and he was like, "Yeah, Locario, that dude didn't even donate to my Cash App." So I know a lot of dudes be capping, and they'll wait until Miles is off the stream, and they'll cap and call in.
Got you. All right. So Pookie, what's your question though?
Go ahead. What's the question? Oh, wait. He was saying something in the chat, right? What was he saying in the chat?
Yeah. What's the question?
Shit. Honestly, I forget my because honestly I had a general thing, but I wanted to keep it on topic. So I mean,
no, just ask whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Okay. I'm going to be honest, Locario, because I'm actually frenemies with True Prodigy, and I've listened to some of your debates with True Prodigy and these lookism losers and these look.
Wait, hold on. I've never had a debate with True Prodigy, but go ahead.
I mean, not a debate. You're right. It's a conversation. And you've destroyed him. I get it. I've had my own beefs with him in the past. But I'm just going to be honest, Locario. I've just been analyzing your debates, like when you like your stream on the layers of attraction, when you got into the behavior.
Okay,
and
get
stuff
to it.
Like
get
that.
to your point.
I just want to admit, a lot of black pillars don't want to admit Locario gets to the nuances of attraction and what women think on a deeper level. And I'm just going to admit this because I could take all the arrows and stones. And Locario has laid it out. Locario has destroyed a lot of these black pillars in his arguments. And Locario, I just want to give you credit for that stream, True Prodigy. If you're watching, you need to watch Locario's stream on the layers of attraction because Locario laid it out.
But this is what I also want you guys to understand though. So it's not about this is the thing. It's not about I didn't do any nuance. What happens is that
you went deeper than that, but I'm just
this is what I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to make this point because I think people got to understand this. It sounds like nuance to people who didn't understand. So what I'm saying is everything that I said in that stream is what it actually is. When you don't have an understanding, it sounds like nuance. It's almost like if I was watching a video of a doctor explaining open heart surgery, and I'm like, man, he broke down the nuance, the new things about open heart surgery. It's like, no, open heart surgery has always been this way. I just didn't know. I just thought, you just use a butter knife and cut a nigga open and put some gummy bears in it. You feel what I'm saying? So now that he explained it, I'm like, oh shit, that's what a lot of black pillar guys and red pill guys don't understand is that we're not saying anything new. We're just telling y'all stuff y'all don't know. Does that make sense?
Please let me steal that analogy from you because that was like, Locario, I never heard that specific example used ever before. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, when you critique the game, I get it. Even me myself, I'm not even saying just because I know more than Prodigy, that doesn't mean I'm an expert. So I'm learning from you in real time. But go ahead, my bad. I'm just saying, I never heard that the open heart surgery shit. Like literally, Go ahead, my bad.
No, so all we're saying, guys, is y'all guys have to understand that y'all have to actually listen to people like myself, Miles, K Zaggin, 1950, Steve, King Dre, EO. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what we're telling you guys is this, is that what we're saying to y'all, hold on, this is what you got to understand. What we're saying to y'all is what the game is. When you don't understand the game, what you're going to do is you're going to interpret it based on what you know. What we're trying to tell you is that when you do that, it's very surface level because you're not at the point where you can actually see what it is. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. You see what I'm saying? So what we're saying is that 1 + 1 is 2 and 5 + 5 is 10. We're talking about math. But then if you're talking about A, B, and C, you're not even talking about math yet. You see what I'm saying? So you're not going to understand until you learn math. That's what we're saying.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Nah.
That's it.
Damn.
That's it. That's all we're saying. But did you have any question about you though? Anything you need to know about you?
No, I don't know. I'm just soaking up the game. I would just because I'm actually a fan of you and Miles. Like I've called him before because I'm the guy. Like if this is like a year or two ago, I'm from South Philly, and I called in because AMS disagreed with you, and I called in because AMS was like, oh, if you approach a girl in a club.
So Pookie, let me tell you what your problem is. Hold on. Your problem is that you're focusing on all these people except for you. That's your main problem. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
because hold on. No, listen. Remember, you said you were broke. You needed someone else to donate for you so that you could talk. So now you're using the time to talk about other people when you could use the time to talk about yourself and what you could get help with. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm talking about myself because that example, I actually lived through it. And me and you, I called in and I asked you a question because I'm like, yo, AMS gave this.
Caller, stop mentioning other people. What I'm saying is, hold on. I want you to say something. Hold on, listen, Pookie. I want you to say something or ask a question about you without mentioning anybody else.
What was that first part you said?
No, ask a question about you, about your life and what you need help with without mentioning anyone else.
No, I don't really have a question, to be honest. I mean, if anybody else has a call, I don't want to take up the stream's time. I don't really have a personal question, to be honest.
All right, buddy. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in.
Because I think
appreciate it. Yeah, we appreciate the credit, man. Thank you.
Very well. That's all,
man. We appreciate it, man. And thanks for supporting the content and checking us. Take it easy.
I'm like, how you gonna waste somebody's call? Like, come on, fam, Stop the nonsense. It's like you say your friend wasted his $5. Exactly. Yo, that's like somebody, you know what I'm saying? They let you into the Apple store and they said, listen, you can get anything you want in here, just grab it, it's free. And then you fucking take the garbage can by the door. It's like, what are you talking about, man? Like, why would you waste the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Talking about other shit when he could have clearly said something, asked a question that could have changed his life. Do you understand what I'm saying? He could have got information that could literally have changed his life overnight. You see what I'm saying? This is what we try to tell y'all, man. Y'all got to understand this game. You got to understand this game because
anything.
I'm like, dude. I'm like, you coming on the stream talking about, oh, this guy said this, and you know what's crazy? This is the crazy part, guys. Let me tell you. It's insane for you guys to get on the internet and be that invested in other people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that's weird. You understand? I understand that you guys like to watch different people. I watch, different people's things. I look at a lot of stuff on social media, but I'm never I would never get on here and say, hey, content creator A said this about content creator B, and then content creator B's sister and wife who lives in Michigan. It's like, how do y'all know so much about people? Like, what is going on in your lives where y'all can't afford to be doing this? You understand? Because if you can't donate $5, to ask a question that could help you, then you got your priorities are it's not where it needs to be. That's what we try to tell y'all, man.
Right.
That's what we try to tell y'all. But let's see what some of these questions are saying, and we're gonna wrap this shit up. Where was we at with these?
Can I say this too? I just want to say this too. So it kind of offends me. No, it doesn't offend me. It makes me feel bad for some of you when you say stuff like, "Oh, such and such disagrees with us."
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like if I say, look, well, today is 70 degrees, and then you look at me and you say, nah, I disagree. Like, what? Like, no, it's the weather report says it's 70 degrees outside. Like, there's no disagreeing.
Right, exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, don't insult me with your nonsense.
Yeah, because how do you disagree with what is?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
that's what I was trying to get him to understand. Because he's like, man, you put this nuance on. There's no nuance. The shit been this way.
It been this way.
You see what I'm saying? That's like a blind man getting his sight, and he's like, man, look at all these things. This nuance. No, this shit been here. You just started seeing.
Like I'm like, look, you will attract the best type of woman if you believe in yourself. I disagree. What?
And on top of that, understand, in order for you to actually disagree, that means that you have to have a counterpoint that is of equal value to what you're disagreeing with.
Right.
And so the thing is that if you don't, you basically, you're not qualified to disagree. Does that make sense?
Right.
So if somebody's explaining fucking doing surgery in a hospital, I can't say, well, I disagree with how y'all do. I don't know shit about what the fuck y'all doing.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't know the other way you could do surgery. So how can I disagree with the way you're doing surgery when I'm a person who knows nothing about surgery?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
I'd like to extend that I'd like to add nuance to the statement that you just made, right? Because again, a lot of guys out there have approach anxiety because they're afraid of rejection.
Mm-hmm.
But if the woman doesn't actually know you,
right,
then she's not qualified to reject.
Exactly. See, they don't understand. Exactly. Is what is she rejecting?
Yeah, what is she actually rejecting? She's not. You're not rejecting me. You don't know me.
Right.
Like, exactly. You're not. I mean, it's like if you've been with a chick and she's like, look, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Then you could call that rejection if you want to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because like, look, the bitch been with you for a while. Maybe, shout out to Steve. You can't fuck. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. So that's rejection, if anything. Mm-hmm. But to literally go up to meet a woman, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm not interested," and niggas really take it to the heart, like,
right.
Oh my god!
And it's funny because then they make it all about them. They're like, oh my God, how could she rejected me? I must suck. I must be this. I must be that. I'm like, so she knows all that in 5 seconds?
Right. Like, come on, man.
Exactly. She's rejecting an inaccurate perception. That's a fact.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, man. These motherfuckers out here are wild. So Charlie says, so I guess you just say you deserve it. The truth is inside you. And then obviously you deserve something because you do the action. But if you don't put in the work, obviously you don't deserve it. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's basically what the game is about. Right. See, understand. A lot of the reason why a lot of you guys don't get what you want is because you are not in the place to receive what you want. And that means you don't deserve it because you can't handle it. It's almost like, it's like looking at a 5-year-old hold a ice cream cone and the shit's dripping all down their arm, and then the ice cream cone just falls on the ground and shit. That little kid can't handle it, so you got to give them a fucking cup, a little cup with a spoon, and then they probably can eat it that way. You see what I'm saying? But they want the cone with the joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they can't handle it. They don't deserve eating ice cream in a cone. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with y'all with women. It's like y'all want women. Check this out. Y'all want a baddie. Cool. You know what happens when you have a baddie? A bunch of other niggas is trying to get at your girl. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, me and April was chilling, and she was going on her phone, and just a random message pop up. Hey, what's up? How you been? How's everything going? And April's like, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this? Like, just a random motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you see what I'm saying? So y'all talking about, oh, I want this type of girl, I want that type of girl. Okay, cool, right? So how do you deal with that shit? You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is that you guys are going to be dealing with women, and other guys are going to be trying to get at your girl. Okay, cool. So if other dudes is trying to get at your girl, can you handle that?
Can you handle that?
Are you going to feel? Listen, I remember I was at there was this chick that I had went out with, and I took her to get drinks at this spot. And we come into the spot, and we're at the bar, and I said, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom probably for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I come back. There's 3 niggas surrounding her, trying to holler at her, right? So I'm like, can you guys handle that?
Yeah, can you handle that?
And I can't.
Bro, I remember me and my lady was out, and we were waiting by the elevator. And like, so I was standing by the side, and she was standing like a little bit. She was standing next to me. We were holding hands or whatever, but she was standing next to me. But when the elevator opened up, a guy, it's like he could only see her. I kind of saw what happened. When the elevator opened up, because I was kind of off to the side, anybody coming out of the elevator saw her first. And on this day, she was wearing this really nice, like, form-fitting outfit, right?
Right.
Looking real good, right? The nigga, I saw his face. He was getting ready to holler too. But I saw his eyes see her, look her up and down, and then he panned to the left.
Right.
And then he saw me, and then when he saw me and him made eye contact. Both of us just bust out laughing. Because this nigga if she was standing there by herself, it
would have been right. Exactly.
He was getting at her no matter what happened. Come hella high water, he was about to get at her. But when the nigga, he looked her up and down, and then he looked at her hand, then he looked at me, and then he looked up at me, and I was just like,
that's what I'm saying. And y'all don't be peeping that. There was another time me and April was at some bar, and I think it was somewhere in Florida. I can't remember exactly where, I forgot where he was at, but it's some dude comes by us, and he offered us some cigars and shit, and he's trying to chat us up and all. And it's like, nigga, I know what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? But we being cordial and shit. But what I'm saying is that's this type of shit that happens when you're with your girl. And dudes will still try. You see what I'm saying? Bro, in some form or fashion.
Bro, like when we go places and it's like a male bartender, nigga. Nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
They be all in her face and offering her drinks and this and that. And sometimes I gotta try to remember that I'm still there.
Right.
Yo, bro, people stay. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, and this, that, and the third. Are you a model? And I'm over here like, am I chopped liver or something? Like, yo, it don't matter who, men, women, children. They all be running up on my chick when we out together, bro.
And this is what I'm saying now. Imagine you're the type of guy who's insecure and can't. Then you gonna lose the situation anyway because you're gonna start acting like a bitch ass nigga and then feeling some type of way.
Bro, it's times where, like, you know, we be getting dressed together, and she might tell me, or like say, oh, should I wear this or should I wear that? And I'm like, nah, wear this one. And then we'll go out, and everybody's, oh my God, I love your dress, and I'm like, see, that's why I told you to wear that one.
Right.
She's like, oh, thanks, babe. Like, you know, we joke around with that babe shit. She's like, oh, thanks, babe, or whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of guys ain't like that. Like, think about, I think it was Prodigy that called in the other day too. And he was like, oh, you know, what, Locario, I know, you know, you mess with white girls or whatever. So what do you do when you're out and people be grilling you? And like, that's that insecurity. Like, a lot of you dudes, if you're insecure about people looking at you or complimenting your girl or just checking your girl out.
Right.
If you're insecure about that shit, then you're going to be fighting all day, every day.
Exactly.
Especially if you got an attractive woman or a woman that other people think is attractive. You're going to be fighting niggas all day, every day. A nigga like me, I catch eye contact with the guy that was about to get at my chick and we laugh about it.
Exactly.
That's how confident I am.
Exactly.
Another average or below average nigga with no game will be on some shit like mean mugging, like, why are you looking at my girl, son?
Right.
Nigga, you're supposed to look at my woman when she walks into the fucking room. I know how good she look. You think I don't know? Nigga, we be in the gym, and my girl, she love wearing like the form-fitting outfits for, you know, so she can have range of motion and all that cool shit. Yo, niggas be gawking. And I know, like, I'm looking at niggas like, I know, bro, I know. I'm looking too. Like, she on the treadmill or she doing some shit with the squats or some shit. I'm looking too. We be working out together. I pull out my phone and I videotape her.
Right.
For my own pleasure later. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, you claim you want, all I want is baddies, son. But you would lose your fucking mind if somebody looks at her, if she gets if somebody likes her pictures.
Right. That's why y'all be worried about women's past. Oh, well, what's her body count? Because she might be with all these guys so you're worried about niggas before you that she was fucking with before she even knew you existed. So imagine you trying to, so what about the guys after, while you're with her, who's going to be checking her out, trying to get at her when you're not around? You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to tell y'all. When you understand this game, right? And this is exactly what we're talking about, where, you know, you got to understand that you may not deserve it yet because you're not there yet.
Right.
It's really that simple. Well, let's see what this other shit says. It says, I follow your advice about approaching any woman that I like. Now we exchange numbers. Should I take to a coffee shop and tell her what I want? Intimacy. Well, this is the thing. Jane, Gain, you should definitely get some coaching, right? But I'm glad that you're actually approaching women. I'm glad that you exchange information and all that other stuff, right? So basically, you invite her to where you want to go, right? And then when you're there, you flirt with her, build some sexual tension to see if she's going to be reciprocating that interest back to you, right? And then if that's happening, then you continue and you move forward. That's it. It says, I actually had a question about what that chick said. I said something to a woman. I set up a date for to wear something that shows off her curves, but Steve said it was creepy. Guys, remember, like we said earlier, and even, you know, it was talked about in the video, it's about who's saying it. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to understand the context. What is the context in which this is occurring? Because when Steve is telling you that you're creepy by saying it, he's basically saying you ain't got no game. So if you ain't got no game, then it's going to be creepy. That's what he's saying.
And also what he's really saying is that you deep down believe that you're creepy.
Right.
Because in order for you to take what these women say seriously, you have to believe what they're saying.
Right.
So if a woman says, "Oh my God, you're creepy," and then you take that to heart, like you feel that when she says it, that means you believe it too.
Right. And also if you were really about it, why would you worry about Steve saying it's creepy?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's y'all don't even be, I'll tell you, y'all gotta understand how deep this fucking game is, because not only are we literally telling you things, sometimes we're saying things and doing things to test y'all to see if y'all will see that you're fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? That's part of the game. Part of the game is that, see, again, like I said, the Goal of the master is to show the student they need no master. But if you're saying, well, Steve said it was creepy, then you're still not there yet.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we try to get you guys to understand. You said, got an ex who texts back only to get attention, but she entertains the situation to the point where I think she wants to meet up. How do you charge your ex you kind of still like out of your life? Oh my goodness. You can't, because look at you just said you still kind of like. What do you? You're still you just want to see her. Just go see her and y'all get back together, get married, have kids, and call it a day, man. Because you're gonna listen. You're gonna go see her anyway. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what we tell you, you're gonna go see her because you're still attached to that situation.
How do you kind of still like someone? You see that gray area shit?
Gray area shit. That's what I'm saying.
You a flexible nigga. You flexible. Ew.
Nigga, you gay.
You flexible out here, man. I still kind of like.
So it says when a girl on a first date doesn't ask any questions about you, and she says she doesn't like physical touch and is on her phone and wants only attention, right? Why did she bother if she has low interest? Again, like we said, women need guys they can use.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's really that simple, guys. You're gonna sin. You're gonna be useful in some way.
You provide entertainment, like Locario said, an ego boost, all that stuff.
Right.
Again, a woman just wants material. A woman just wants attention.
Right.
Doesn't matter if it's the attention that she wants or doesn't want. Like she still wants, even if it's from a guy that she's not attracted to, she still wants it.
Right.
Because she wants to feel, she wants to have something to complain about. She wants to feel bad about it. She wants to tell her homegirl, these motherfuckers be coming up to me. I don't even like these motherfuckers. Why they be coming up to me? They want to have something to say. They want to have something to run to TikTok and talk about.
Right. and remember, you got never forget that women need to use guys. Look, I remember I was on a dating app and I matched with this girl or whatever, and she sends me a message and she's like, oh, I like your name. That's so unique and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. I said, listen, let's go get a drink or some shit. Right.
Yeah.
So, so she responds and she's like, oh, I would love to. She was like, she said, oh, I would love to, but I'm kind of in a pickle right now because the rent's coming up and so I already knew where she was going with that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? She was like, I'm looking for a sugar daddy, LOL. And so I just ignored her. I was like, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? But again, she was looking for somebody. And imagine, she basically sent that message probably to hundreds of dudes. You understand what I'm saying? And the guys who ain't got game take the bait. And that's how it works.
I like your name. It's so unique.
Right.
You're so handsome.
Right. Exactly.
But you know what? I would love to, but I'm in a pickle right now. Like that. Oh my God.
I don't give a fuck about your life. Like, what are you talking about? Don't be trying to come up to me, getting money out of me. Get the fuck out of here. It says, so when a woman says all the maybes and we'll sees, should we just withdraw the date? Sex requests. Okay. So when a girl refused to give your number, but she gives your Instagram to DM, should we even bother? Yeah, you got to charge all that to the game.
If a woman, it literally, Tristan, if a woman gives you anything you did not ask for,
right,
charge it to the fucking game.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it. So none of this. Oh, maybe we'll see. You let her know, hey, I want to do this. Either she got to say yes or no, and no maybes. Maybe's a no. You understand? So you keep it moving. And if you say, hey, give me your number, and she gives you the Instagram, nah, we're good. That's it. That's it. So this says, told the chick to go on FaceTime to set up to meet. She said it's weird and prefers to meet for a drink. She even said, I don't like her. I can leave. I left her ass on red. Was I right? Absolutely. Yes. This one, as soon as the first sentence, when she said it's weird and prefers to meet for a drink, we're done.
We're done.
Guys, remember, black or white.
Yep. You
tell her to do this, she should be jumping on it to do it. If she's not jumping on it to do it, charge your ass to the game.
That's it.
That's it. You see what I'm saying? That is it. Is the Game Kings documentary included in the Bad Boy membership? No, you have to go to masculineidentity.com to get the Game Kings 2 documentary. So go to masculineidentity.com to get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying?
Masculineidentity.com. But I will also tell you that it is available if you want to be a part of a membership and have access to the documentaries. It is available on the highest tier of the Masculine Identity membership. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com, join up on the highest tier, and then you can have access to all the documentaries.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. This says, I just exchanged numbers with a woman in a bar. I didn't mention nothing about intimacy. Any tips or advice going forward? Okay, this is kind of similar to the same question, but Gain, when you talk to women at first, right? Before you exchange numbers, you should be telling them what you want to happen.
Right.
So that she can let you know if she's interested. And if she's interested, then you exchange numbers. If she's not interested, then you keep it moving. Because what's going to happen to you right now is you're going to be exchanging a bunch of numbers of chicks who are going to be flaky all over the place and nothing's going to happen. And you're going to feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Is it awkward to out to bars and clubs alone to pull women? No. Again, your language exposes you. It's going to be awkward because you are worried about it being awkward. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get out their mindset. I go to bars and clubs solo 3 times a week, and it's way better than having a wingman. You see, isn't it funny? Like this question came right after that question. Thoughts on direct game at work? Do you change it up or just avoid altogether? Why are you hollering at chicks at work? Don't holler at the girls at work. Holler at the girls outside of work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm being lazy,
basically. In your philosophy of bad boy, what aspect do you consider bad? A lot of what you preach is just being honest and straightforward to the bitch. That's what, okay, remember, bad boy and nice guy is just archetypes. You understand? The bad boy is opposite of the nice guy is opposite of the bad boy, right? What makes you a bad boy is what happens is that you're just doing what you want. So her perception is that you're bad, but that was what makes you attractive.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's really one of those things where it's the perception the woman has which creates that attraction. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all it is. It says, Miles, I don't know if you know that if another man looking at your woman while you with her, that is total disrespect. Y'all niggas, y'all don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Y'all don't deserve it. Y'all don't understand.
We could definitely go to the next.
Should you check a woman if you catch her taking pics of your package in public? What? Guys.
Next.
All right, last question. When you outside at a bar and you talk to a chick who's very good looking and she says she has a situationship going on but still talks to you, what can you do to get with her? Well, this is the thing. Usually, if the chick is telling you she got some situationship going on, 9 times out of 10, she's not that highly attracted to you. Because when women are highly attracted to you, in most cases, when you meet them, they don't mention anything about any other men.
Anything.
They act like they're damn near virgins. Oh man, you're the first guy I've ever talked to in my life. And,
right.
You know
it's been so long. It's been so long since I've been out. Oh my God.
Right. Exactly. So if she's telling you about other shit, then just understand that most likely she's just using you for attention in this situation. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? That is all. But guys, that's pretty much it, man. Listen, make sure that you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Put in the code SUMMER so that you guys can get on the summer sale, 99 cents, okay, for the first month. To make sure you guys do that.
I want to say something too. So it's only 99 cents for the lowest tier. If you try to do the higher, you can't get on the higher tiers for 99 cents, guys.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. Exactly.
It doesn't work that way. So if you go and do the higher tier, you'll still get a really good discount, but it won't be 99 cents. You understand? Right. It's 99 cents for the lowest tier, which gets you to be a part of the Monday night Zoom calls, the master classes. We get at least 4 of those a month. Every Monday night we do those. And if you like what you experience and you want the content, you want more stuff, then you could get onto the higher tiers, guys.
Right.
That's what it's really about. So this is really to get you to experience the Monday night Zoom calls to see if you want to be a part of the thing. And you know, that's it. So but yeah, 99 cents for the first month. And we will have Mr. Justin tonight as a guest on the Zoom call. So make sure you guys come through. When you get to the checkout page, again, for the lowest tier, type in discount code SUMMER, SUMMER, and then you get on it for 99 cents for the first month. And yeah, man, also go to Cunningham Elements to get your cologne, your masculine identity parfum cologne.
Get that shit popping. Get y'all shit, man. I'm telling you, fire.
And then, yeah, man, make sure you go to Shop Locario to get the ebooks and all the
audios and the videos and the online dating consultations. I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get up on that online dating. Listen, let me tell you guys something, man. You guys should be having at least 10 matches per day, at least a day. You understand what I'm saying? And so if you guys are not having at least 10 matches per day, y'all need to get up on the online dating consultations, because we will set you up so that you'll be getting at least 10 matches per day. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that you guys can really step up your game and make shit happen. Because the thing is that if you're doing this correctly, then you should be getting a shitload of matches. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Because check this out. Most dudes, right? I'll give you a key point just for you guys to think about. This is why you got to get to this coaching. The key thing is that most guys don't get matches on these dating apps, and you have a smaller percentage of guys who get most of the matches. The smaller percentage of guys who get most of the matches are the ones who have the most on point profile. So what you want to do is you want to be in the group of guys who get the most matches, because your profile is so much on point than all the other guys who are not getting the matches. Exactly. So what we do is we create the profile to where your profile is so on point that you're going to start getting more matches because you stand out above the crowd. This is the point of it, so that you guys can actually make shit happen. You see what I'm saying? So do not sleep on this shit. Go to shoplocario.com, schedule that online dating consultation. You feel what I'm saying? So we can lace y'all with that game so you guys can actually get shit popping. You feel what I'm saying?
You go, man. There you go, guys.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and we will holler at you guys later. All right. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. We out of here. Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculine identity.